coming slipstick. Alright, don't pull up Joe, yeah. My club, the mix, they call me Coverland, hey. Backside the walls, I call you fireplace, hey. Light it gray, know my body coming our way. Last a year to get on muddy north. Hope she killing less neck. Crippin' no more creatures, but got a pick in his neck. Can't rhyme with they love, ain't business clear. Tales been spent told in the kitchen. Names now I gotta crowd my time and he make you alright. Leaving my learning these holes of a game, right? Need you ever talk about you on face and pay?
My theme music.
Ladies and gentlemen, for all tuned in from around the world, Views on Sport Productions brings to you your monthly dose of pitch politics. Introducing the stars. Hailing from Liverpool, you may have seen him on Fan Reactions, Football's 12th Man and more from Redmond TV, Errol Smith. Hailing from Southeast London, you may know him from SE Dons or co-host on the Winners Talking podcast from Big Doug TV, Big Doug. Hailing from North London, you would have seen him on Fan Reactions and Football's 12th Man, the Arsenal Slayer, DG Spurs TV. Hailing from all around London, comedian, influencer, owner of G-Zone Rap Battle League, Ginger J. Lastly, hailing from Northwest London, your host with the most views.
My viewers forever. Hey, what's going on? What is going on? I thought I set this up yesterday. Obviously, I didn't. So I'm sitting here and there's no live setup. So I've had to do that very quickly as well, wasn't it? But what's going on, people, man? If you're in the building, drop a comment, drop a like, share the damn thing. Like the thing. Like I've just put in there, innit? What's man saying? Napoleon. Dappins, how you doing today? I've got this jumper on because it weren't that hot when I woke up, but now I'm feeling all types of hot. Like, looks like it's gonna rain today. Looks like it's gonna rain today. I'm like, bring it on, man. You know what I mean? What's man telling me though? Hope you're good today. I'm alright. Like the video, like I said. Let's try and see who we can rustle up. I don't know who's live at the minute. I've been a bit out of it. You know what I'm saying? One comment so far though from Nap. I hope you're good, bro. If that's the case, then we might as well just get into some news, innit? Because I'm a little bit late. I swear I still got the wrong thing behind me, or do I? I think so. I think it is. Because yesterday I'm seeing Watkins to Al Hilal. Here we go. I'm seeing Nicholas Jackson to to Aston Villa. Basically, here we go soon. Like, from Watkins has gone to Saudi, Nicholas Jackson's obviously going to Aston Villa, and I've had enough of it. I was seeing some people making their videos like they do, content creators, grifters, whatever you want to say. Some of them people were saying what I've been saying though, innit? What's going on for Chelsea and their judge? I don't know. They're doing that. They must have like a witch doctor, 2 witch doctors, because these men can always sell their rubbish, bruv. Every single time they can sell their rubbish, every single time, and it winds me up. It winds me up. No, I think I've got the right one actually. I think I got the right one. I thought I didn't, but I do. But yeah, man, big up, man. Seeing a few more people coming in. I'm just waiting to see what's good. Like I was saying, I might as well just get into the canon headlines early. If there's not too many people in, I don't know if the bro Shane's still going. I didn't even manage to drop in on him this morning. So yeah, Hyper's in the building. Hope you're well. Nighttime kids in the building. Telling me, bro. Big up. Roy, all I'm thinking about is Alvarez right now. Bro, I don't even know why. I don't know why you're thinking about Alvarez, man. It's just another Vinny Jr. situation. We're never in for Alvarez. Until he actually comes and holds up the shirt, I don't want to talk about it. I've seen so much news and everyone's just saying the same thing. He wants to stay in Spain. He doesn't want Arsenal. Why are we cucking over this guy instead of just moving to somebody else? Nope. We're just gonna. I tell you why. Because Arsenal's not trying to buy nobody else, Roy. And that's what I honestly believe. I hope they're proving me wrong, but definitely let's pray. I'm not praying for nothing, bro. Why would you even want someone who doesn't want to come to our team, Roy? He don't want to come to Arsenal. He don't want to come to England. He wants to stay in Spain. He's throwing these toys out the pram, not to come to us, but to go to Barcelona. Now, yes, if Atletico don't want to sell him, then all good, but it don't mean they're going to sell him to us. That's the first thing. And the second thing, why would we even want someone who's going to, in 1 year's time, is going to do the same thing to go back to Spain, to Barcelona or Real Madrid? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. To be honest, bro, like, I don't even believe it. So I'm not going to pray about that. If you want to pray, no problem. I ain't praying for nothing. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even know why it's news. It's just like the Vinny thing. There's nothing going to happen. Nothing is happening. Read the text. Read what he's saying. Read what everyone in Spain is saying. He does not want to come to England. Even Guillaume Balaguer, give him a month or two with the booze. He'll be fine as long as he scores some goals. And everyone's going to move on. Just like the Vinny news. And what did I tell everyone? If we don't get Vinny, which of course I knew we weren't. I didn't even think we was into him. And I said, if we don't pivot, then we was never in for him in the first place. What did we do? Did we pivot? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We went and got a defender. And then Arsenal were like, what the fuck? Because we still need a left winger. And then everyone's just getting drawn in again by dumb stories that make no sense. People are not even reading the comments or reading what's being said. Just like Ornstein, oh my God, we're going to get Vinny. No one said that. They just said we like the guy. That's it. So big up to you, my guy. Good to have you back in, but I'm not praying about nothing. And to be honest, I don't even know how you're believing this, bruv. I really don't, to be fair. But, you know, what can I say? What can I say? It's ridiculous to me. Like I said, I'm definitely not praying for nothing. And to be fair, I don't even rate him like that. Well, we're going to pay 130 million to put him on the wing when he's more of a striker than the winger. Come on, like, it's ridiculous. Let's go and get Barcola, bruv. Like, if you want a big name, there's one right there. Liverpool's dilly-dallying. If you've got 130 million, then go and put it down for Barcola and see what's going on. But you're not going to do that, are you? Because there is no 130 million to put down. I'm sorry, bruv. I think it's lies. So I'm not falling for no more PR. Until something actually happens, talk to me when it happens. Not just Roy, but everyone in general. Because you're not going to... Why do you think I've not made the video about it? Why do you think he's not in none of my headlines? Because I'm not drawn into the rubbish. If I don't want to talk... If it's big news, if I believe it, it's going to be here, isn't it? It's not big news, bro. It's not happening. I think, like... Honestly, man, it's like our fans are cucks, bro. Just happy to sit in the corner watching our wife get beat out. You get me? Like, what's going on? We ain't getting no Alvarez, bro, and he don't want to come to us. And he's shit the last 6 months, injury prone. He's not a left winger either. Like, what are we doing? That's why people are complaining. I was listening to Geordie Dredd yesterday. Oh, some of you Arsenal, man, like, you've got it all going for you. When you're, bro, it's not. It's different strokes for different folks, bro. Of course, we're not in Newcastle's situation. That's why we're the third biggest club in the country, bro. It's different strokes for different folks. You can't line them up together. We've all got our own problems. Did Eddie Howe get to spend 1.3 billion? No, he didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, has anyone had the support that Arteta's had at our club? No, they haven't. So until that happens, like, let's just stop talking, innit? Yes, my problems are my problems. We've just won the league. We haven't bought anyone. What Bruno G is going to help us retain it. Like, honestly, man. Come on, man. Don't worry about what we're doing. Don't worry about us complaining. Newcastle and Arsenal were two different teams, bruv. It's like you're trying to compare, like, I don't know, Aston Villa and bloody, I don't know, Charlton or something. I'm sorry, it's two different things. It's two different things. All I've known is Arsenal my whole life. My standards are not your standards. One man's trash is the next man's treasure. Yeah? So what you might treasure is our trash right now. The same way that, like, we're all scared that we might take some trash off Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? So don't put us in the same, you know what I'm saying? All due respect, like, we're not in the same. So don't say, oh, Arsenal man just moaning and you got it good. And got what good, bruv? It's all about perception, innit? You know what I mean? It's all about perception, bro. Because we've got everything there. There's no excuses. There's no PSR, all that bollocks. Like, we should be in a position to know what's going on, to be able to plan and to do things the right way. And we're still doing things the wrong way. Like, even though you're meant to, it's mad. It's even mad to explain. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're not the same. So don't worry about what Arsenal fans are doing or complaining about, because we're not the same. We're in two different leagues, bro. Really. You know what I mean? It's like they ain't want CR7 to win no more leagues. Who, what? Bro, you said, yo, big up, and then you've gone into CR7. Again, bro, I don't care about the dipped in Vaseline mannequin. He should have been retired from football already, in my humble opinion. You know what I mean? Mashing it out for Portugal, bro. You know, obviously he's Cristiano Ronaldo, but yeah, the last couple of years, you've been so dead. You've been so dead, bro. E. Ross is in the building. Telling me, broski. Hope you're good. Hold on, let me just get rid of this. Yeah, man. Like, obviously, no disrespect to anyone, bro. But if listen, I haven't put it in my title. I don't believe it. Just like with the Vinicius stuff, I didn't believe it. Look at my thumbnail compared to everybody else's. Dora the Explorer. I'm taking the piss. I didn't even put myself on it. I don't believe it until I see something. It's like when people, it's ambitious to be linked with Vinicius. I'm like, bro, to hear that coming out of certain people's mouth that I respected, I just lost all respect, bro. I did. I can't even lie to you. Like, you're chatting shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. If anything, just don't waste your time thinking about Julian Alvarez. Why is people not talking about how Chelsea's, like, what are they doing? Huh? They're fucking giving out spice or hypnotizing people, or, do you know, what are they doing? Witch doctor or something? They're busting judge. Why is people? We need to be worried about that. What are they? Why is it that they can sell absolute shit and make profit on it? How much did they pay for Liam Delap last season? Like 30 million fucking pound, bro. And they've just sold him to Forest for 45. What's going on for people at Nottingham Forest? Are you man idiots? They just bought him for 30 and he done nothing in the league for them. He's a flop. They're going to sell him after a year, and here's Nottingham Forest about to spend the most they've ever spent on a player, and it's Liam Delap. Oh my days. Oh my days. Are we being serious? What is wrong with our club, bro? Chelsea are the best sellers in the world, innit? You can say what you want about them, but I'm telling you what, bro. They put sugar on shit and they sell it for amounts we could never dream of. Let's have it right. Amounts we could never dream of, bro. 45 fucking million. That's only 10 million less than what we're going to get for Martinelli if we actually sell the guy. What's going on for Chelsea and their witch doctors, bro? I'm sick of it. They're the best sellers in the world, bro. And they're just able to just keep selling their shit over and over again. You know why? Because as I keep telling you, legends, yeah, especially Arsenal donut fans that put so much stock into our players and they're rubbish. Is that what the rest of the world are doing? Huh? No, they're not. That's why we can barely get any money for league winners and Champions League finalists. Chelsea finished 10th and they're getting mad peas for all of their dregs. Make it make sense, bro. You can't. It's hoodoo. It's witch doctory, bro. Something's going on. I'm sick to death of them, bro. Every time I open up fucking thingy, they're getting bailed out. 65 million for Nicholas Jackson. A bona fide flop. What are they doing? What's going on? What the fuck is going on? Yeah. Yeah. This is more pressing to me, bro, than Alvarez, because what's going on? We're out here struggling, bro. Talking about getting rid of Highlanders. That's how bad we are at selling. Not just that, but you're trying to rate our players like the rest of the world rates them. They don't. That's the thing about, supply and demand, bro. Where's the demand for our players? Everyone can say sell them, sell them. No one wants to buy them. Stop saying sell them. No one wants to buy them. Why are you not upset about that? Why are you not upset that the foolishness continues? So this year, the year after we win the league, you don't want to get tight and start, oh no, we can't keep spending money. Oh, we can't. We just won the league, you fucking steptoe and son, innit? But cool, that's what you're saying, and you're still making stupid financial decisions. So no one tell me about business and PSR, because they're still doing stupidness right now. Right now. If Arteta gets a raise when we can't even buy a player to help us win the league, and don't tell me fucking Bruno Guimaraes, bruv. Don't tell me that. I'm not saying he's rubbish, but that's not what just one player to win back the league. Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me that you're going to wind me up today. What the fuck's going on with Chelsea, bro? These men can sell salt to a slug. I don't know what's going on. The moment they come out with that Tate and Lau and they start just Salt Bay, sugar on the shit, everyone just gets hypnotized, bro. Take my money. Like, what? Martinelli's 25 years old. He's just won the fucking league. And we can't get 60 million up front for him. But yet we're hearing about fucking Minte and them man there, 70 to 80. Huh? Are these man on spice? What's going on? What's going on in this world, bruv? We are rubbish at bro, Chelsea are the best as well at selling. All of their dregs. Even Aston Villa, bro. Remember, they were trying to tell us 6-0 and all this strippiness. What is Watkins just gone for? Because the figures that I seen was in euros, 50-something euros. That's like 40-odd million pound. They didn't want that 2 years ago, but they'll take that now. And it makes sense for them, innit? They'll sell to whoever they like. It's like Chelsea. We want our players. You're going to pay this crackhead money or you're not going to have them. I don't know what's going on, bro. The best sellers in the world, innit? The best sellers in the world. We need that. Don't worry about transfers. We all need to be worrying about what the hell's happening at Chelsea behind the scenes. Yeah, because we need this type of hypnotization as well. I don't know what's going on. It needs to be investigated, bro. Big up to E. Ross, my bro. Big love to you, bro. Please sign the 10. And I'm hearing Madison's crocked again. I don't know what's going on for you. But you know what? It's like every single fucking club. It's like Spurs need a 10. You're buying everyone but a 10. We need a left winger. We're buying everyone but a left winger. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like Chelsea has needed a defender. I suppose they got Lacroix. And I do rate Lacroix. So let me not talk bad on that. I can't even say too much about these guys because they're just forever selling, bro. That's why they can keep buying. You see, Arsenal, we're done. I don't think we're going to get nobody else before this transfer window ends. And I think that's always been the plan, which is ridiculous again. That's why I'm talking about Arteta holding us back because he puts too much stock in these dead-end players as well. And the fact that he's just won the league now is going to make it even worse, in my humble opinion. We've already seen how he's disrespected, players that are not Arteta's angels. Players that are not tapas angels, disrespect, out in the cold. Like, we don't even tell you that we're selling you. That's Arteta. That's what he does. He's an absolute terrorist. He's a narcissistic prick. And this is what he does. He don't know how to rotate. You don't know how to use good players. You don't know how to use good youth. You're going to ruin our club to bring in these tapas angels. And I'm sick of it, bro. Absolutely sick of it. I weren't asking for 1 million players, free. Good ones, all of them. Not prospects, not people I don't know, not keepers we don't need. So we're still doing all of that, but people want to tell us, oh, but business though, but business. Where's the good business in all of that? Big up to nighttime. Man came on for a again, bro. Yeah, I didn't even watch it, bro. Like, it's not really the biggest news for me right now. Again, I don't know why I don't know why you keep talking about Alvarez, bro. I don't know why anyone does. Go and watch Guillaume Balaguer. Go and watch Graham Hunter. Just go and read what's actually been saying. He doesn't want to come to England. And he ain't even that good. I'd rather go and get fucking Osherman. I'd rather go and pay the 130 on Barcola right now and hijack Liverpool. Dilly-dallying. That's what happened to us. We was on clean through. Shane was showing us all the early shit. All the early stuff. Number one target. Don't want to go nowhere but Arsenal. And then we sit there, start dilly-dallying like we can take all the time in the world. And we just got robbed. That's what Liverpool's doing at the moment. Go and rob them for Barcola. But before they do anything like that, oh no, we're gonna keep trying to stoke up Julian Alvarez. Stop being stupid. Alvarez is not coming. You don't want us. Jesus, man. He doesn't want us. Forget about Alvarez. Why are you not upset that if there's 130 million, why have we not pivoted? Why is there nobody else we're talking about? Stop, like, come on, guys. Like, every time, bruv, hook, line and sinker, the PR comes out and everyone just drinks the Kool-Aid, bruv. You need to be able to look into things and see. Liverpool, here we go on Barcola this morning. Again, with that bloody emoji that you keep putting, Roy. Not everything is a conspiracy, bro. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a look, though, innit? I tell you what, before you tell me all the news, let's get into the canon headlines. I can't even relax because all the comments are about things I'm going to talk about as well. Do you know what I mean? But I promise you, if I see Alvarez stuff, I'm not going to read it. So if you're here for Alvarez coverage and to think and to everyone to cosplay like we're going to get him, it might not be the best place to be today. Because I don't even want to talk about it. I can't believe that people are even buying into it. Especially after Vinicius. It's meant to be once bitten, twice shy, but not with Arsenal fans, bro. Just buy on any PR that comes out. Bloody hell. Let's just get into these canon headlines because if I don't, I'm going to hear everything before I've even had a chance to go through it. And obviously all through the summer and coming into this new season, canon headlines has been the only thing that's been allowed to stay. That's got structure. Normally when I do the midday kickoff, I'm going to have the others, ratings court, what we learn, if I was Arteta, all of that bollocks. But we need to be playing regular games for that, don't we? We've only played one and I was too late. So after we play Villa, we're going to get into all of that. We are going to get into all of that. We are going to skydive stuff that I'm not interested in. We're going to fly right past. Maresca confirms Marmoush set for exit with Buwadi Anderson fit for Friday Night Football. Again, Sky is like a day late. I don't even know how they still publish this stuff. Like, just go to X, innit? You'll find out everything that Sky is going to tell you a day before. It's ridiculous, innit? Hull interested in Carvalho as B's stance revealed. Again, who cares? Isidore signs a new deal till 2030 for Sunderland. Tigers close to agreeing 21 million forward deal. Again, I said like yesterday, I hate when they just don't tell you who it is. Is it such a bad player that you just can't mention their name? I'm not going to go into the story though, so don't worry. Loan move for Villa striker close to being agreed. Jesus Christ. Again, say who the fuck it is. Look, Tammy Abraham. Is it so hard? Is it so hard to say that Tammy Abraham? Again, they only got him last year or whatever, didn't work out. Look at what's going on. Are they wasting time giving him another chance? Oh, but you can't send him away till we're giving him 3 lucky chances. He gets 3 wishes. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. If you're rubbish, move from the squad, innit? Look at Harvey Elliott. Look at Garnashers. Look at Tammy Abraham. And to be fair, Tammy Abraham weren't even that bad last year. He was one of Villa's better players, and they're already trying to loan him out. But it's all right. Make-A-Wish Foundation in North London. We take on any cases. You know what I mean? We take in all strays. We take on any cases. Chelsea make huge fucking profit on Delap. 15 million for a flop. 15 million profit for a flop. In the same league. It's not even like you're bumping someone else who might not have watched him the whole time. Liam Delap. What's going on? Are people just getting held at gunpoint? The moment you go into the Chelsea boardroom, bro, you got a whole strap on you, bruv. They got pictures of your wife and kids. Oh, this is your wife going to the office. This is your kids in their school. If you don't give us the money, everything khalas, bro. What's going on? The best sellers in the world. I'm sick to death of it, bro. I'm sick to death of it. What's going on? We can't sell water to a well. We couldn't sell, bro. This is what I'm more upset about today. Fuck Alvarez, bro. I don't believe that shit for one moment. But here we are with real stuff in front of us, bro. Bro, Woody Harrison from Now You See Me, bruv. The moment you open the door, man, spinning one of those wheels. Look into my eyes, look into my eyes. Take your wallet, bruv. I can't believe these man are the best sellers in the world. What? For all of their rubbish? One man's trash is the next man's treasure. That should be Chelsea's motto. I don't know, like Spurs is to dare to do, even though they don't dare and they don't really do nothing. What's Chelsea's? I don't know. But it should be that one man's trash is the next man's treasure. That's like Game of Thrones, bruv. The house words. Winter is coming. No. One man's trash is another man's treasure for Chelsea. They will sell, bro, salt to a slug. Do you know what I mean? Sugar and shit to a starving man. They'll sell it, and he'll lick the plate clean. Look, Palmer back to his best with Alonso's freedom. Is Maresca free? Is he free? I don't know. What he's doing at City is a joke thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Putting Gahey in DM and, like, again, crackhead moves, bro. I don't know what these guys are on. I don't know what they're on. But look at these two, bro. Alan to Man City as well. Mini Balotelli. I watched this compilation, bro. I was thinking, who's this guy? Bro, he's got feet in it. He's on the right. Like, he looks good. He looks good. Where are we? Nowhere near it, as usual. Focus clear as Arsenal look to right the wrongs of past WSL title challenges. I think they had was it a friendly or a pre-season or something yesterday? I didn't watch it though. I was watching the Newcastle game and a bit of the Spurs until they started scoring, and I turned that shit off. Meet the Bundesliga overachievers led by an ex-Chelsea analyst. I don't give a shit. Again, I'm not even talking about this. Like, how can people be so fucking dumb? Until you see something change, react then. Don't react to every flip. It's like Fabrizio. Every day you're saying the same thing. Like with the Barcola, it's close. It's still getting done. It's this. Like how long does it take? How about you shut up until there's actually news to spit? How about you be quiet until there's actually news to talk about? They can't do that though, because they got to get paid. They got to put content out every day, and the lemons they just suck it up, bro. They suck it. I'm not even reading it. Like I said, if you're here for that type of talk today, you're in the wrong place. I don't believe it. So I'm not going to have hypothetical cosplay talks in it, LARPing and that. If that's what you want to do, Views on Sport ain't for you today. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Everton latest Moyes calls for more signings. I mean, bro, we're the 27th of August and you're calling for more signings. Interested in Carvalho. Again, same news about Hull. I'll see if there's a paper talk or anything else that I've missed, and then we'll go over to X. Savio's still show on his debuts. It's Charlton, bro. The same way people are telling us about Coventry. Same way Deji was saying about Coventry. I've been watching him recently. You know I love that guy, bro. He's gold, innit? But he's been chatting all types of rubbish, bro, because they held 3-0, and he's a very good deflection man, innit? Don't try and big up Charlton if you're trying to put down Coventry, and I'll just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool to host Spurs in Carabao Cup as third round. Great, amazing. One of those clubs have got to go out. That's newsworthy today, isn't it? Huh? One of these clubs have got to go out the Carabao. That's newsworthy today. That's probably the only flipping newsworthy story so far. You know what I mean? That's amazing. One of these guys are going out the Carabao, guys. We should all feel happy. Unless you're a Spurs or a Liverpool fan, we should all feel happy right now. One of these guys are going out. Is there anything else I've missed? Everton won 4-0. Who did they play? Preston? Did West Ham play yesterday as well? I was going to do a watch along, but then I thought no, because I'm going to be stepping on Tony's shoes, innit? Just like the Newcastle, I wanted to watch that. I thought that would be a good game. And lo and behold, it was 5 goals. Look, 3-2. That game was up and down. That probably was the best game to watch. Did I watch it? No, because I ain't going to step on Dred's shoes, innit? Not everyone thinks like me. But that's why I'm one of the realists, bruv. How about that? Let's get into the paper talk. Then we'll jump over to X. Liverpool transfer news. No approaches for Harvey Elliott. Why? Because he's been rubbish. I don't know what's happened. Like, Harvey Elliott, maybe he was flipping, I don't know, Haley Elliott before or something. I don't know, bruv. What's going on? Liverpool sent him to Villa. They see him in training and said, brother, can we send him straight back? That's dark. That's dark. No approaches, bro. Everyone's probably looking at that and saying, well, hold on. If they sent you to Villa and they didn't even want you, why are we going to take you? I don't know. Maybe that it's a mystery like the Edison stuff. Because he had so many medicals for United and they didn't take him. But it can't really be for a medical because he's playing for whatever team he used. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with it. behind the closed doors type of stuff. Newcastle retain hope of signing Mateus Fernandez Pardo. Villa inquire about West Ham defender Jean-Claire Todibo. You know what I'm trying to say? Villa are trying to take the piss. I don't like some of the players they're getting, but they're doing what Arsenal should do. Like West Ham got relegated. Go and take their dregs. Go and take them for less money. Do you know what I mean? But nope, not Arsenal. After losing Ezri Konsa, Liverpool yet to receive offers. Yeah, because he's rubbish. Or Federico Chiesa. I don't know about that one. Because I've always said maybe it's Slot. Why does he never get a start? Because every time he comes on for Liverpool, he kind of does all right, innit? Why don't he get a start? But now it's the same thing under Iraola, so maybe it is something down to him. Again, Chiesa and Harvey Elliott. The Pardo news, we'll just go past that. Todibo news. Chelsea are progressing about this honest guy, but we gave you that days ago on X. That's what I'm trying to say. Sky's even rubbish nowadays. Arsenal could offer Victor Gyökeres and... Shut up, bro. Shut up. Either do something or like just shut up. How can people be so gullible, bruv, that they just believe this stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? I think we'll shop Martinelli. You know, we'll just try and sell players now. Then we're going to leave ourselves short for some bodies. It don't really matter anyway because Arteta don't know how to rotate. So when players get injured, that's the only time we're going to see new players in the squad, isn't it? I come up with solutions as well. I said, if you want to shop Martinelli and you're not buying nobody else, okay, not happy with that, but cool. Use Max Dowman and Ethan, all of these players, use them on the left and see if anyone can hold down the spot, innit? There's a solution. Not the solution I want because I want a left winger and I want Ethan and them man there to stay. It's a long old season, but Arteta's a crackhead. Chelsea are making a last-ditch mega offer. Again, they can keep doing what they like because City might get Fernandes. Again, Fernandes is rubbish, but Maresca wants to turn City into Chelsea, and Alex Scott is obviously not worth the money he's going to be going for. But look, they can just keep spending, can't they? How can they finish 10th and have a better window than us after we just won the league? But then people want to tell me, oh no, but views, it's all about the PSR, it's all about business. Like, well, you're still doing stupidness, bro. So how is what we're doing now gonna make up for all of those mistakes? You can't at the end of the day. We can't even rip up Gabriel James's contract because we owe him like, I don't know, fucking 50 million. So if we try to rip up his contract, we're not gonna pay that in one go either. So essentially, we're his hostage. He's holding us for hostage. He ain't going to get 265 anywhere else on the planet. We can't just pay him out because there's too much money in one lump. He'll probably go on PSR or some bollocks. So we're stuck with dead bodies when the police are coming. I try to tell, man, all the time. I told, man, we're going to win the league. We're going to walk it. All right, let's see. I hope you guys are right. Because all I'm doing is pointing out that the tyres are bold, there's a couple of holes, the indicator ain't working, and you, man, just keep telling me, well, until we get stopped, why are you worrying about it? All right, cool. All right, say less. I'm going to come off of that. We're going to go into X. This could be a very, very short one today, but we've been live for 30 minutes and there's 15 people in the building. Big up to you legends that are here, though. But this one won't be long if it stays like this. I'm just going to tell you that nice and early. Nice and early. And maybe people don't want to come because they hear how I'm talking. But I don't want to waste time talking about Alvarez today. I don't believe it. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to talk about, I'm sure there's going to be places you can talk about that today. I don't believe it though. It's not newsworthy. It's not Jack Grealish is there. Jack Grealish. Sunderland want him. I think Everton might want him. You know what I mean? Jack Grealish is getting suitors and that. But we can't sell any of our players that just won the league. But Jackie boy, who's out on the lash all the time, there's always people that want him though, innit? Just like Chelsea players, bro. They can sell any, but we're just left with our, oh, look, it's got one leg. We're going to have to let that one go. You know, no, can't we keep him till he's 41? Like, what? Can't we bury him? Like, that's what we do. We adopt everyone. Everyone else is just football, but not for us. It's family until someone's injured and he needs them, and then family goes out the window. Let me stop waffling. Let's get into X. Again, honourable mentions. My brother Storm. Big up to Scance. I think Dread was obviously laughing or responding to something. Premier League out of context followed me. Don't know who they are. Big up Quaja, Zir. Just want to see if that look Jamboy. That was yesterday. There wasn't a live like just waiting there from last night. for anyone to share it out today. So I don't expect to see it all here. But what I do expect is, you know what I mean, you to share it out now. I'd appreciate all of that. First and foremost, we're going to go to Ornstein. We're probably not even going to go 3 tweets in, because as much as I had respect for this guy, he's just like everybody else. We found out with the Vinny stuff. Well played. Good, you got a good little brown envelope for that. Arsenal got everyone off their back. Like, we've actually done something. It's just embarrassing. Anyway, Hull close to signing Robinho Vaz from Roma. So why couldn't they just say that on Sky? I know who this guy is. That's what I'm trying to say. What's the fucking matter with them, man? Just little things are winding me up purely because Arsenal just winding me up in general. 19-year-old striker, season-long loan. 2 million plus 30 million option buy. But people are getting loans as well. Why are we not trying to get a loan? You can get 2 from here and 2 from abroad, just like we could last year. We're not even trying to do that. Liverpool reach agreement in principle. So there you go. Because the rest of the world's taken so long, there's no competition. But then that says something as well, innit? But I don't trust my team and their talent ID. If Arsenal's saying, oh, we don't quite know about Barcola, shut up. I don't believe you. Because look at the past in terms of your talent ID. It's rubbish. I would go and get Barcola. But we're not going to be able to. Look, 120. Package on 120. You knew it was going to come down. Why are we... Like, that's all Chelsea done. Well, Arsenal are taking long. We'll just see what we can do. And we're giving him another option. Right now, there might not be another option for Barcola. Yeah, you might like Liverpool, but do you want to come to the Champions where you're going to start, you're going to hold down the whole left on your own? Why are we not giving him that option? Because that's what I'd be doing. But people want to act like it's their money in the pocket. How are you going to feel when the window closes? We've only just bought Guimaraes to really help us. What, just get on with it then? Sick of it, bro. This is what we always do. This was 4 hours ago by Ornstein. Obviously, you know, either him or Fabrizio. When they talk, there's normally stuff to it. They can get it wrong as well. But look, here we go. We could have had him signed a week ago. Liverpool are dilly-dallying at the end of the day. That's just the truth. Just like we are with certain bits, you know? Oh, he only wants Liverpool. How do you know? Put the fucking money down and see. This is who I'd be trying to get right now. Not fucking Osherman or Alvarez. A proper left winger, innit? If you want to get Osherman and Barcola, but you ain't going to put money like that down. Ollie Watkins is obviously in Saudi. We got the here we go already for that. Just like we got the here we go soon for my man. Ornstein saying it. When they both talk about it, you can basically... Look, Jack Grealish, because here's the news. Are you seeing anything from Ornstein about Alvarez here? I can't believe people still fall for this shit, bro. Honestly. Here's the news. Jack Grealish, Nicholas Jackson and Watkins. What do you see on my thumbnail? Because that's the news. That's the news worthy of talking about. Not rumours, not some dead fucking thing on X that no one's heard about. Like, what? Do you know what I mean? I don't even need to go further on Ornstein. That's the news. That's newsworthy stuff, innit? Not a guy in Spain that don't want to come back to England. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what? Well, there you go. Here we go. So it was the 4 hours before. This is what I didn't see. You get me? And this is what everyone's trying to tell me before I even get here. So it's all done and dusted. All this should mean to Arsenal is I told you so, you dickheads. I told you so, innit? We're not going to end up with anyone of even this level. You might not rate Barcola, but if you don't want to wake up to where football is in 2026, that's a you problem. And it's an Arsenal problem when we don't do nothing because you're trying to act like it was still 20 years ago or something. Here we go. Documents to be exchanged in 24 hours. I reckon we could have hijacked it, but we didn't even try. That's what I'm upset about. We've just it's like the rest of the world at the beginning of the Morgan Rogers transfer. Everyone weren't coming near it because his first choice was Arsenal, wasn't it? You don't care where he's going to play. He was all happy with all of that. That's what these guys were saying. We just took too long. Even if he didn't feel Arteta and he didn't feel the tactics and all of that, there was nobody else in for him. So if we just put the money down at the time, he would have been playing for us. Kind of like Liverpool and Barcola. You took so long for this moment to happen. If someone else honestly came in and their proposition was a bit more attractive, he might not have signed for you. But this time it's worked out. You've taken your time. No one else has come in for him. Stupid. And again, we've let somebody else sign. Someone that I think would have improved our squad. This is what happens to my team all the time. There's never any players in it that I want to see other than Gyökeres and Eze. And look what happened to them. You buy players we have no business buying. What the fuck are we doing, bro? They never get anyone that I want, but I'm supposed to just be happy and following like a lemon. No, bro, no. And if this don't show you anything, I told you, if man don't pivot after this fake news about Vinicius, there was never no money for anyone big, and they've done it again, and all of you idiots have just bit hook, line, and sinker. Now Barcola's at Liverpool. Make it fucking make sense. Como closing in on Moises Keane. Fiorentina are in advanced talks to sign Joshua Dirksey. You know, even Man United. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy work. 5 million loan fee, buy clause included. So United are a little bit in our position as well. Like, the rest of world football don't rate their players. Like, no one rates Ugarte or Xerxes, really. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just like no one rates, like, fucking Martin Odegaard and all of these dickheads, Moreno and the like. You know what I mean? Madness. Again, look, he's not talking about Arsenal. He's talking about Barcelona, bro. I can't, like, how much times do people need to get told the same thing? The same thing. It's crazy work to me. It really is. Crazy work. Joel Ordonez at Crystal Palace. Can't even say that again. Oh my days, the phone bill's gone up again. I'm getting off at O2, bro. I swear I only got it a few years ago. It started off like £15 and I was almost 27. Like, what the fuck? Medical for whoever this guy is. Royal Antwerp agreed deal to sign Alvaro Cortez from Barcelona. Who cares? Palmer agreed deal for some unknown guy. Who cares? Besiktas new signing Fabio whoever. Who cares? And Ipswich Town have reached club-to-club agreement with Villa to sign Tammy Abraham. How long was he there, guys? How long was he there? Understand the agreement is for straight loan. Ipswich Town wait for Tammy's decision while offer him the number 9 shirt. Yeah, why not? If you're going to be in the league and it's just a loan, especially if you're not going to start under Emery, why not? If it's just a loan. Real Madrid have agreed to sign 21-year-old Ghanaian centre-back. Who cares? This is the maddest one. This is the maddest one. This is what's telling me, nah, something ain't right. We need to launch an investigation now. I don't know what it is. Money laundering, human trafficking, taken Liam Neeson. I don't know, bruv. But they've got a special set of skills that takes everyone's money out of their pocket for the worst reasons. 50 million package for Liam Delap. They bought him for 30 just a year ago and he was dead. Make it make sense. Como agreeing for Samueli Ricci again. Who cares? Don't know him. Not even reading this crap. Ricci, I don't know him. Martinez, this was the big news yesterday, innit? Everyone jumped online to make a video about this. Now, this was actually news. See, I was gonna, but then I just thought to myself, just whatever, innit? Just leave it. I can't be asked. Man, and maybe, do you know what I was saying to Shane? Fuck it, innit? Can't beat them, join them, bro. Maybe I should start doing the fly catcher pose for every thumbnail. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Anything that's just even a rumor. It's not even a story, bro. People are getting loads of views on it. I think people just like to, when they say ignorance is bliss, what is that? Is it Inception? When he goes to that place and bare people's just in dreams and they're like, why are they even in these dreams? They're like, they're not. That's their reality. When they wake up from that dream, they think they're in a dream. Like, it's mad. It's so mad. He said yes to Chelsea. This guy said yes to everyone. Do you know why he hasn't moved anywhere yet? Because his wages are too high. That's it. It's like Gabriel Jesus, bro. There might be someone that said, all right, cool, we'll take a risk on him. Do you know what I mean? Like, we'll take a risk. Then they see his wages and that, and they're like, hold up. You get me? We can't even pay half of that. He wants move. Hope CFC switch ahead of deadline. Tottenham are currently not involved. They're happy with Kinski and Dubravka. That's a bit silly, but still. Decision up to Chelsea. Bro, get him. I don't care what you think about this Sanchez guy. Like, you've got Lacroix. I think he could turn out to be a very good centre-back for you guys. And if you get him, then you've got a defender and a goalkeeper. I said that what they were missing last year was a proper regular goal scorer. João Pedro might be that for them. He's done well since he's been there. So the positions I felt you needed to fill was goalkeeper, striker, and centre back, and they've done that now. So it might be a thing, it might not, but of course it might be. Look, Mark Gui, whatever his name is, wants Napoli as priority over proposals from Spain as personal terms are almost agreed. It's another fucking Chelsea dud. I can't. You know, Arsenal buying nobody, bruv. Like, but while trying to act like they've done some mad window, we got 5 players. Shut your mouth, bro. Don't you dare say 5. Don't you dare. If you've got any shame, you'll be saying like 2 at best. Do you know what I mean? Another one for 25 fucking million. Negotiations are underway between the clubs for a fee of 15, while Chelsea asking price is 25. These man, they're the best, bro. We were beaten by the best. Like, I don't know what they do, bro, but when it comes down to selling players, they're in a league of their own, bro. And I'm so jelly, bro. I'm pissed off. All it says to me as well, though, is look at all the shit they can sell, and we can't sell none of ours. We can't even give them away. What does that tell you, everyone? What does that tell you? Omar Marmoush signed his contract. That's a loan as well, but we ain't trying to loan anyone. Tottenham can loan Marmoush. Look at that for a loan. But we can't loan anyone. I'm sick to death of the excuses and this lazy, unambitious club. Juventus are trying to get Kessie or whatever. Who cares? Yeah, well, they got the here we go, so we don't need to read any of that. Arsenal just dilly-dallying. We need a left winger. Let's let Liverpool get him. And the joke is for Liverpool, you need a fucking right winger. Why are you buying Barcola, bruv? Why? Because it's probably the biggest name that they could buy this year. They're meant to be broke, by the way, but they're going to pay £120 million for Barcola when we needed a left winger. I'm so sick of this club, bro. I swear to God. They're all just thick. I'm telling you, how they got their jobs. It's like Ben Jacobs at TalkSport. How on earth did you even get this job? You just lied. Or friends and family. Oh yeah, my dad works for here, so he brought me in. That's it. These guys are absolute clowns. They ain't businessmen running my club. Absolute clowns. I don't care for... Why does Fabrizio keep doing this, bro? Don't give a shit about what Mourinho's saying. There's Alan saying goodbye to... Is he saying goodbye? To Palmeiras fans. All right, fair play. Look, club to club. AC Milan and Galatasaray. I don't rate Leao. I don't want Leao, but still. We need a fucking left winger, and we keep trying to do everything but get a left winger. Oh no, but we got Quantum of Solace. I'm telling you, bro. That was meant to be our marquee buy. And people didn't want to hear me at the time. What are you telling me now, though? What are you telling me now? And the joke is, Villa was linked with Leao. Now all of a sudden it's only Galatasaray. Like, what's going on there as well? Maybe he's bad attitude or something. I've been telling you for weeks and weeks and from day and since June. Shut up, you fucking tramp. Don't matter what you've been telling us. You haven't had no news until today. That's why I say here we go. Everything else has just been like, you know, like dilute. You've got like literally one glass left and people are trying to put water in the dilute before they've even put water in the dilute. Man, them don't know about struggle, bruv. These man drink, like, we're out here, we just won the league and you're making us drink sugar water, bruv. You're making us drink sugar water, and people that got nowhere near the league are drinking all types of pure orange juice, Cokes. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah? Vossi water and all them thing there, and you're trying to give me sugar water and tell me to be okay with that. Are you alright? Is everything cool? Because I ain't alright with that. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, we didn't want him anyway. We didn't want to... That's what we're going to say, bro. We're going to start the league with Salis and fucking Guimaraes, and then people are going to act like that's what we wanted anyway. Mate. You know why? Because they know deep down as well we've been on a joke thing, but you just don't want to admit it. That's all it is. You don't want to admit it. Because whatever the club does is cool. Is absolutely cool. Right, this is actually quite a big fucking... blowing all my shit away. Oh, you're telling us about game scores, bro. Tell us about the news. Jack Grealish to decide his future in the next days with Everton and Villa in contact with his camp. My man just goes... He's another guy just stealing a living, by the way. And he could have had the whole football world at his feet. But he's just spending his weekly money getting everyone lashed, bro. Like, because he's white as well, you're not going to hear any bad press about it. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But look, washed up Jack Grealish has still got options in the Prem. I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't. I think I told you this yesterday. Traore going to Deportivo to go and link up with Aubameyang. Look at him, bruv. Wedge. I think he'll do all right over there. And then we're going back into the honest stuff. So we've covered most of this stuff. We've covered most of it. And of course, the Liverpool fans got the here we go as well. So we'll try and get into some of these comments. And then we'll see how long we go on for. Because we got 20 of you legends in the building. Like the video, man. Share it out. Let's see if we can drum up some more. If not, all good. But we're not going to be here all day. Bruised Banana tonight. I'm not on that though. I think Rashid. I need to just check everything. I see we've been lit up as well, so I'll check that out in a minute. Down paper again. I'm not even talking about it, bro. I don't believe it. Man came on for 10 minutes and picked up a shoulder injury. Who's talking about Guimaraes? Oh no, Madison, innit? The same thing with Guimaraes, bro. He played in that Community Shield and now he's out for weeks. Just like Moreno, when he first come in, broke his shoulder in training. I don't know what type of training they do at Arsenal, bro, but my days. Yeah, they've got it. You said this morning. Yeah, and you've done that as well. So you made me thinking like it's no here we go, but it's actually here we go. So I don't know why we got that emoji. Like, it's not something that needs to be questioned, is it? It's a here we go. Like, you know what I mean? So it's definitely not something to be questioned, bro. I don't know what that emoji always comes out for. Good for them. Who you talking about? Liverpool, bro. Come on, man. I would have taken Barcola. That's who we should have been going after. I even said when we was linked to Rodgers, I like Rodgers. I like him as a player. I want him at my club, but not the left wing. What was I telling you guys? I'd rather go and get Barcola as an out-and-out winger. Say what you want. What have I been saying? Obviously, I've been laughing and joking with Deji, but what have I been saying about Barcola and Savio? Savio's just gone to Spurs, feels important, goal and an assist on his first start. Aston Villa seem like Chelsea rejects in the last couple of seasons. Seem to like Chelsea. Everyone likes them though, bro. Not just Aston Villa. Again, with that bloody emoji. Everyone likes them, bro. It's not just Villa that they're selling to. Badiashile, flipping Disassi, Chalobah, they're all getting sold. Mark Gui, they're all over the place. They're not all gone to Aston Villa, are they? They're going to Como. They're going all over the gaff, bro. We've just been saying that just about to sell that Mark Gui, or however you say his name, for £25 million. That's more than what we got for Trossard, Roy. So I'm more concerned about how bad we are at business and whatever's going on at Chelsea, because there's a witch doctor. Something's happening, guys, and it's not fair, and I've had enough of it. The best in the world at selling, like hands down. Hands down. They could sell glasses to a blind person. That's what Chelsea's on. And I'm jealous, bro. I'm not even going to lie. All of their dregs. Nicholas Jackson, 65 million. That's what we paid for Kai Havertz. Someone in the Premier League or world football is always helping Chelsea out. All the time, bruv. Oh, you've got all this shit. We'll help you out. We'll give you good money for that. How the fuck? Sorry to swear. 50 million package for Liam Delap. He was so dead last year. Fell off the football map. No one was talking about him. But you've managed to get 15 million more. Trossard just won the league. We didn't even get our money in pounds. We got 18 million euros. With 2 millions, maybe add-ons. It worked out to be about 15 million pounds. That's what we're doing. Oh my God, bruv. Big up to you though. Let's see who's litting us up, man. Let's have a look. Tyson, my broski, hope you're well, man. 2 jewels and a silver star. Big up to you. And Vidge with the jewels as well. Hope you're good today, bro. Big up to Vidge every time. Make sure we're subbing to people with channels and all of that stuff. I know you guys are all subbed to each other. And we got Alex the Boss Man with the 2 jewels. Hold on.
Amazing.
I mean, thank you for supporting the channel. Why? You see what I'm saying? There's a barcode up there. Yeah? You got spare scratch. We're here. Just what I'm trying to say. 99p a month, bro. Hit the members. I'm gonna be doing one. I have to do one soon, actually, a member stream. Definitely have to get that going. But big up, Vig, Tyson, Alex. If I've got something and that I could load up, then we'll take some requests in it. So get them in, please, quick and fast. Big up to Wahaha. Hey, Vuzinho and the chat. Big up, man. Hope you guys are well today. I just woke up like, what the fuck? I'm just so sick of Chelsea, bro. How are they selling like this? Oh my god. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, how do they sell like this, man? We need the investigation. If any of you guys have got an idea how they're doing it, please put it in the chat. I need to know. Big up to Alex, man, my brother. Man like E-Rose. Man said dipped in Vaseline mannequin. Bro, that's Ronaldo, bro. I'm so sick of him as well. All about himself. You know what I'm saying? All I ever hear about is my man. And you're like, my age, bro. 42. Why am I still hearing about him like he's Kylian Mbappe? I'm sick of it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just give up your career. Go and, you know, live in peace somewhere with all your money and just give it up, bro. You know that like, main character syndrome, bro. Jesus Christ. Mashing up Portugal as well. But big up to my bro. Got to run that, didn't I? Al Hilal signed a lot of OK players, bro. I swear they got Somerville. They were trying to get in Jai at one point for the other wing. They've just now bought Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins started doing up like protesting. Wakanda forever, trying to get out of Aston Villa. Are you dumb to what, playing Champions League football to go and kick ball where you're just gonna die in the heat? Like Somerville missed a penalty at some point. I can't remember. I saw the clip the other day. No one even cared. It was like, where's the vibe? I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, bro. Yeah, you're gonna get the bag, but bro, Watkins, he's 30 years old, but still 30, 31. You could be playing Champions League football, big man, but yet you're twerking to go to Al Hilal. How much are they really paying you? I think they're gonna pay him 12 million a year. All right, cool, but I don't know. It's just weird for me, innit? Like if you go there, it's literally for the money, innit? Because it's not for the league or. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. But yeah, they're signing up players, bro. They really are. The big surprise for me is Liam Delap. I can't believe they done that. And Nicholas Jackson. I don't know what Chelsea paid for this guy. But Chelsea have just sold him. Yeah. For I think it's a loan with an obligation. But still, the obligation is 65 million fucking pound. The same that we paid for Kai Havertz. For Nicholas Jackson. They've been doing this for time. Look what we just paid for Kai Havertz. We've been the fool guy taking all of their trash. Now they've got bin collectors from all over the world, bro. Como, fucking Saudi, just everywhere. Galatasaray, they're just all over the place. They only want to collect Chelsea's bins though, not ours, by the way. You can't polish a mannequin, but you can cover it in Vaseline. That way. You know what I mean? And it's even more shiny. You know? And you can't get a grip on it, you know? Arsenal was looking like the guy that wants to pay for it, but she says, I don't like Arteta. This is where we go, Roy. And like I said, my guy, I don't know. You know what I'm like, I ain't even been up long, ain't smoked or nothing. And I'm a bit of a grumpy old unk. Only because I just don't believe that story, man. I wish there was some truth to it weeks ago. Because right now, it's the 27th of August. Yeah? 3 days till the 30th. We've got 31 days. Like, it's nearly going to be September. And here we are with one player that's going to help our workload. You can say Solis all you want, but Martinelli looks like he's out of here and Trossard's already been sold. So who's gonna give him competition? Eze. Whose plan is this? Again, we get to the summer and everyone gets amnesia. Whose planning is this? Do you know what I mean? My word. My word. My word. But there you go, man. So even though I don't directly think it, I'll just go back to the Barcola thing. I don't directly think it makes sense. You get me? Because you've got Gakpo. Like, I'm not saying obviously he's sick and that, but still, I don't know. Like, you need a right winger. Like, you haven't got Salah anymore, and you're buying a left winger. It just smacks of Arsenal. Like, we've needed a left winger for years, and we still ain't bought one. You know what I mean? Big up to Adam, no man. Big up to you. DG2 in the building. How you doing today, my guy? Big up. View, Sean's in the building. Afternoon on Holly Bob. So in background, liked and shared. Appreciate that. Hey, feeling good today, innit? Feeling good today. Finally got the here we go. But you guys was taking all this time, brother. I would have wished we'd have just stepped in and offered something. Do you know what I mean? So I appreciate you sharing it.
Amazing.
Let's keep it going. Chronic, Dappins, yo. Adam, we need to hire the guys doing sales at Chelsea, bro. That's the understatement of the year, bro. Like, oh my God. Let me just turn this off a sec. Try and bill it, but it's just baking in here. I don't know why I put the jumper on. It was all grey and it didn't feel warm when I got up. But now that I'm sitting here in front of the lappy, I'm sweating like Gary Glitter at a primary school. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. But we're here, baby. How, bro? How? Just ask them how. How, Sway? How do they keep doing it? How do they? That's what needs to be studied. Because we think we're the kings of PR, which we kind of are, because all of our fans just yam it up. But still, they are the kings of selling. There's nobody better. They're the world champs of selling. Forget this Club World Cup shit that they try and go on about. They're the world champs of sales, bro. The Wolf of Wall Street have got nothing on Chelsea, bro. Yeah? Money never sleeps. Michael Greco, all of that shit. Yeah, the Boiler Room. These men are some hustlers, bro. I'm a hustler. I'm doing up Cassidy and that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. These guys can buy shit all the time because they do kind of buy shit. They sell a lot of shit, but they can keep buying it. We say it's shit, but is it as bad as our shit? You know, like their shit might be a bit like firm. Like if you sprinkled some sugar on it, the sugar will probably sit at the top nicely. You ain't really gonna get too much problems. You see, if you try and put sugar on our shit, you can't because it's all runny and there's not even you get me? What you gonna put sugar on? Just a plate of runny liquid because that's what our poo's like. You know what I'm saying? Just runny and rank. At least theirs have got a nice little shape. You can sprinkle the sugar on it. You're good, innit? Fuck's sake, man. DG, tell me, bro, what are we doing? Bare minimum. That's bro. That's all we want to do to get by, you know. Remember, I was telling you before. We're just happy to be at the table, my guy. No matter whether we're gonna eat anything, we're not gonna drink anything. Our mouths watering. We're just drinking our own saliva. That's how bad it is. Like we're just happy to sit at the table and see the food. We're never gonna eat any of the food. We're never gonna drink any of the wine. But we're happy to sit at the table and then look back at everyone else not at the table and say me, like we're eating. And we got ribs like a xylophone. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But no. But everything's all good though. But we won the league. Like I keep saying, that's the stupidest thing that anyone can say to me, bro. Is the league gonna make Declan Rice fit? Huh? Is the league gonna play right back for us? I swear to God, it's so disingenuous, bro. It's like, do you not have a brain cell? Oh, man's ungrateful. Man's just moaning. But we just won the league. Is the league going to make Timber fit? You absolute spangs, bro. I can't even. It's ridiculous how silly people are. We're just gonna rub the Premier League trophy on Saka's hamstrings. It's all done because we won the league, innit? It's calm. Like we won the league, so all of a sudden we're gonna have a more adventurous manager. No, we're not. It's what people ain't listening to, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, I can't. Even having this fan off for 2 seconds is just, it's diabolical. It's diabolical. I'll tell you what. Just give me a moment, my people. I swear I'm going to jump right back into these comments. Just give me...
Everything on the pitch! Oh! Jesus Christ, Hilal! What are you doing? Chloe. Get out! Oh, God! Don't want to give the ball away because that Arteta drilled it. That's not mine! They're all there! Fucking hell! Get him off! Fucking hell! What are you afraid of? Hey!
We're nervous though. They're nervous. They're shitting themselves.
Players here ain't good enough!
It's a foul.
Original, they never could be. The sauna views is back. I can't do the jumper no more. Doing Jimmy Savile You know, at the Young Music Awards, I don't know, bro. At the Nickelodeon Kids Awards, Jimmy Savile, I'm just out here sweating. What are we doing, bro? And you see that lovely Lee Judges, that weren't like years ago. That was the back end of last season. That was, I'm pretty sure that was when we're in the second. We got a new league now. Everybody, I've never heard something like that before in my life. Original, they never could be. No one does it better. Hey, the PR, bruv. Arsenal's the best PR in the world. Chelsea's the best sellers in the world. Hands down. It's not even a competition. So be proud of that, Chelsea. Forget Champions Leagues and all that. Yeah, you're the club world champions at selling players. How about that? Fucking amazing. And I'm so sick of it. I can't lie. Hit the like button, please, man. Have we hit 30 today? I don't think we have. So this might be a little 200, 300 video. So I woke up late and I was thinking, do I even just do the midday anymore? Like, I don't know. Maybe we just have to come back in the evening. You guys let me know, innit? If you still want to have the midday show, because, you know what I mean? I don't think the time matters when I go live. Obviously, in terms of continuity, I do the midday, innit? You guys still happy with the midday? If not, let me know, man. I just want some contributions. We're asking the people. Big up to Nighttime. Big up to Chronic. I hope you have a good holiday, bro. Big up views. Big up to you, my bro. Andrew, hold on. You know what I mean? I'm just giving out stuff for free.
Peace fucking manager!
You see, it's only views now. So hit the QR if you want to see a bit more. I'm joking. Kind of. Kind of joking, you know what I mean? Aston Villa love Chelsea rejects lately, bro. The whole world does, bruv. We do. How many have we taken off them? The whole world loves their rejects right now, right? Like, we need to do like a case study, bro. It needs to be investigated. I'm not even joking. What do they call that stuff? What was he doing? What's his name again? What's his name? Gunner. What's his name? That kind of light-skinned guy that was with Ricky Ross and that for a minute. Gunplay. Bro, man's doing some all types of this. What's that Spanish thing? That judge, bro. Yeah? Voodoo and that. Chelsea are taking the absolute birdies. I don't know how they keep selling their dregs like that. Like they're the best charity shop like on planet Earth. Adam Konza is a decent signing, but we needed to do more. Is that what we needed to do, Adam? No. Did that fill anyone with any... And I hear what man's saying. I'd rather Konza than Stones. But at the same time, if we're just going to get one of those players, maybe just go and get Stones. At least we wouldn't have to spend fucking 50 million on him. You know what I mean? Just his wages. I didn't want to be linked with any of those guys. I'm waking up like, I swear we're 2026. It's not 2019. Like, what are we talking about these guys for? But that's where football is. And I think that the moment everyone realizes that, we can all kind of move on a little bit. You're still trying to treat the market like it was 5 years ago. There has been value in the market. Tillemans for 35, amazing. Even Gomares for 75. I didn't say that was a bad price, did I? I would just say, why didn't we get him 2 years ago? And I could be wrong about it. I'm not unhappy with Gomares, but we need 2 more players of his stature. And one of them has to be a left winger. But we're not going to do that because we got Quantum of Solace. Absolute madness, people. Absolute madness. I like the kid as well. I'm not even trying to diss him. But just like I said last year, don't ask me to get excited about Hincapi and Mosquera because I don't know who they are. Let me watch them. Do you know what I mean? So just like I said with Zubamendi, all right, I don't know how this is going to work out, but we had Jorginho and Partey last, and now we got Zubamendi and fucking Norgard, bro. It's a downgrade, no matter how you try and spin it. We won the league, but it weren't because of our CDMs, was it? If Arteta had his way, Odegaard and Havertz would have played so much more games, and I don't believe we win anything. But there you go. Big up to you. Like I said, I watched Ezri Konza. I don't know. I'm trying to like him at the moment, but you see his vibe is a bit... You see, like the moment I saw Solace, Quantum of Solace, I was saying, this guy, bro, there's something about this guy I like. I like his vibe. I like he's proper excited to be here. You know? When the interview people are asking Konza questions, it's like you can barely get any words out of him, bro. Do you know what I mean? So in terms of kind of like, you know what I mean, new player and kind of getting the vibes with them, it just weren't there. I'm not saying he's a bad signing, but again, You're not a right back, are you? What I would have rather done, Adam, is I would have rather went and got Wan-Bissaka. Now, when we was linked with Wan-Bissaka, I just couldn't believe the names we were getting linked with. So, of course, I weren't excited. But the moment I see him going to Villa, I'm like, to be honest with you, we have to accept that this is the market now. We have to accept that. You might not like it. It don't matter because we're here. Just like the talent pool in football is absolutely rubbish as well. It's not like what it was 20 years ago. We know that, don't we? We do. So you can't say that in one breath and then start acting like the standard should be like how it was a couple of years ago, because we know that's not where it is. You know, some clubs might be desperate. And like I said, it's a mix of things. It's not just the money, excuse me, but it's also, you know, look at the timing now. If anyone sells a player, you've got like 3-4 days to get a replacement. Now, to be fair, if you was competent and you was planning, you'd have a dossier of all the players that you would have liked. You would have had ones that you thought you could get, ones that were taking a bit of a risk, ones that we come back to if everything else fails. That's what you should be doing as a football club. And they're not. It just looks all over the place. But let's just see, man. Let's just see. All I'm going to do is tell you the problems. I can't change the problems. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about Arteta or what the club does. But don't expect me to just be happy-go-lucky about it all. That's not what I've come on YouTube to do, my good people. Do you know what I mean? I've come to be honest and say how I feel. And no, I don't see what you lot are seeing. All of you guys are seeing ducks. I'm the only cunt seeing a rabbit. Fair play. But that's what I see in it. Don't tell me that I'm not seeing a rabbit. That's what I see. Big up to Rican and the Island Boys. Yeah, that's sick still. I don't even have that. Big up to Shane for that one. That's mad. Maybe I'm like the Island Boys here with the sauna towel again. I tried though, guys. I tried. For some reason, it didn't start very warm. Now the sun's coming through. It's all looking a bit mad. The grey clouds are going. It's going to start baking up again. And we're in bits. I can put the fan back on though because I'm just strapping it. You know how we do it. Chelsea's business is elite, says Andrew. Yes, man. Big up to Rican though. Make sure you guys are subbing to Broski, man. I know he's probably at work and that, taking risks to come in and drop a chat. You know what I'm saying? Big him up, my guy. Appreciate it. Everyone said we need to approve attack, but we only signed. So tell them, preach it, bro. Preach it. It's what we were saying when we talk about Kai Havertz. Everyone's calling for Kai Havertz now, but don't you remember a couple of years ago, everyone was dying to get a striker. Take him out. Moreno's better, blah, blah, blah. Everyone seems to forget that. We bought a striker. He's not who you thought he was going to be, and now everyone's just turned on him. Rob, we just gone up to 75. Whoever sent that over, love. Whoever that was, love. I ain't seen it just yet. Can someone let me know where the raids come from? Whoever that was, love. Big love. Look, Lee reacts. Big up to the captain every time, man. Big up to the captain every time. Big up to Lee, man. Appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate that. Big up to Clement. Are you covering the UCL draw, which happens at 5 o'clock? I don't know if I'm going to cover the draw. Is there any football going on today? Obviously, I try not to do La Liga because I know that's a bit of the captain's thing. Not to say that no one can do it, but yeah. We try and leave it unless it's a big game. Is there anything going on tonight? Big up to Mickey Mueller as well. Clement, all of you guys that are coming in, hit that like for me. Big up to the captain every time, man. We appreciate him. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can get some shit done at some point this year. Big up to Carl. E-Ross the boss, trapping with Jay. Hendo's in the building now. Yeah? Big up to the captain every time. Big up to Sam. I see you. Let's get into a few more of your comments. Smash the like for me though, people, man. Share it out. If you're new, subscribe. Big love to the captain each and every time. Big up Lee Reacts. Make sure all of you guys are sub to Lee. Anyway, but that's a great point, Adam. Nah views, Arteta chasing a player that wants Barca. Clubs denied his move. So if you get him, I'll be... No, exactly. And that's basically what I just said, Sean, as well. Like... She don't want to come home with you. You've been buying her drinks all night and she's going out with that Donny. And she ain't even looking back to see how you feel about it. Like, he doesn't want to come to us. He doesn't. He don't want to come to England, bro. He's had enough of England, which is fair play. You know, he's Argentinian. Not everyone's going to like England. So that's the thing that's for me. It's like, why are we hanging around for a player that don't want to come to England? Like, he's doing all that twerking for Barcelona, not for Arsenal. And I basically said the same thing, bro. Like, why would you want him? Because he'll come, and then a year later he'll be trying to go back to Spain because Arsenal ain't got a problem selling to Madrid or Barcelona. That ain't our rivals. They should be, but do you know what I mean? Big up to you, my bro. Big up to Boona SE, my brother. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. All of you guys smash the likes. Let's see if we can get 50 now that we've had a raid. I appreciate it, man. Big up to the captain. Big up to Ridge. Hope you're well. Robert's in the building. Views and community, man. We're nearly there. It's Friday tomorrow, my good people. The assemble, Martinez will organise and tighten up the Chelsea defence. Hopefully the squad depth isn't too deep. Replacing their first 11 could be the issue. Apart from that, Chelsea will give us a run for our money. This is basically what me and Shane was going over on Clean Through yesterday. Now, I thought Chelsea would do that last year. Remember, because I had Liverpool and City to fight for the title, and I had us and Chelsea fighting for third and fourth. It didn't work out that way. We won the title. Chelsea was nowhere near it. So we just don't know. That's why it's a prediction. But with one game a week, I think Chelsea are the ones to watch. They've got Rodgers. Cole Palmer looks like a totally different animal. Let's see. It's only one game, but he's looking like he's not injured anymore. He's got his friend playing with him, Rodgers. João Pedro's killing it for them. It could be very dangerous. It could be another 10th place, just like Spurs. I've been telling you how different it's been feeling that Spurs. This feels a bit different this time. They're buying players that they'll spend money. Spurs always spend money, but they buy dross. Like their Havertz is Solanke. They paid 65 million for Solanke. That's a waste of money, innit? But now they're not doing that. Tonali, Fernandes, Savio, Marmoush. It's different. But then they played their first game and they held free. So none of us actually know, do we? But you're right. For me, I think Chelsea are going to be there or thereabouts. They can flop, but I feel like they'll be there or thereabouts. Big up to you. Big up to Sean, no hijack. But yeah, we got the here we go. I didn't know that because I hadn't been on the news. That's what I'm trying to say. And then Roy was putting it in with the whole question and emoji. And I'm like, well, it's a here we go. There's nothing to question. I went straight to X once he said that, because I thought maybe Fabio's dropped another here we go soon, or because he's been long in it at. Liverpool's been long in it at, but you finally got it done. That's why I said like a whole week ago, why are you not pivoting? If we're not trying to hijack Barcola, or we're not trying to get Osherman for real, or it just shows you that there was never that money there for a player like that, in my humble opinion. All we should have done is put the money on the table and said, now you got a decision. You might have only had Liverpool. Now you got two. If you still want to go Liverpool, fair play. But a proper club will put the money down and make an offer. I don't believe we was trying to get anyone like that. And now that he's gone to Liverpool, we could have done with him. Liverpool just bought someone that, I don't know. Can he play on the right? I'm not sure. Big up to you, though. Godfrey's in the house, my bro. Big up views every time. Big up to you, man. One of the day ones. Hope you're well. Bite. You know what I'm saying, Tone? Mate. Like, the PR. Every time the PR, and it just slaps. It just works. Like, anyway. Big up to Trapping, man. I'm tired of Alvarez. I'm waiting for the bro. I don't believe a damn thing about it. Just like I never believed the Vinicius. But well played Arsenal. Well played Ornstein and Fabrizio and Rock Nation, because you're still the kings at PR. Do you know what I mean? You won. All the Arsenal fans were coming in their pants just at the mention of Vinicius. Ridiculous. Saka asked, and he laughed in his face. How do you know that, bro? You got evidence of that? I'd like to see that. If that happened, cool. But again, how do you know that? Yes, views. I hope you're well. I'm all right. I've been better. Liam Delap to bag a brace against us Saturday. Damn. Nah, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Do you rate Liam Delap? I can't believe they've just got 50 million package. Chelsea only bought him for 30. How on earth? What on earth? What's going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, a card. They're doing all types of judge, all types of witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute. I've got people coming up in the window, yeah? But why is it like I can't see myself on the screen? Hold on. Let me just There we go. Look, and it weren't even on. I don't know what happened there. But big up, man. Maybe that's why people couldn't see me, man. You never know, but I don't know, bro. It's a weird one for me. Liam Delap, for that type of money, I don't think he'll bag a brace. But you never know the freedom of playing, because he ain't got João Pedro in front of him at Forest, but he has got Chris Wood. I don't know, man. It's a bit of a weird one for me. I can't lie. Big up to Kwaja. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Tyson. Afternoon Kwaja. There was Tyson with the jewels. There's Sean's link. Make sure that you're all clicking it, showing him some love. My brother Hendo. Hope you're well this afternoon, my guy. Big up to Sean. Members links. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that now. I've been live nearly an hour and a half. Trapping. Some players are involved in every single transfer window. The biggest example is Adama Traore and Morata, always involved in a transfer some way, somehow. These guys always manage to fail upwards, innit? It's mad. It's so crazy, bro. So even Jack Grealish, he can do whatever he likes, bro. On the Raz all the time. You know what I mean? Get caught in the brass house, it don't matter. He's always got options. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy how it works, innit? Big up to Quaj. Smash the like, please do. Chelsea's motto is stay low and keep firing. Is it? It should be one man's trash is the next man's treasure, bro, because the kings of selling, bro, it's undisputed right now. It's undisputed. Some type of judge, and we need to be doing an investigation to find out what type of witchcraft that everyone's under, because I don't get it. All types of obia, you know. Every time, big up. Tappings are going round. Tyson, love that. The community's in the building. Love that. Chronic, all good, bro. Home and chilling. Started 4 a.m. today to drop van to Ipswich. Bumba Clark. Was that a 2-hour drive? Maybe at that time, if it, with your foot down, innit? Madness. Tottenham Hotspur exit incoming. I hope it happens. Exit? Are you talking about the Carabao Cup? Okay. Well, we're gonna be nice anyway, bro, because Liverpool or Spurs, one of them two teams have got to go out. So we're winning already. You know what I mean? Even I can't believe we made a profit. Juju, bro. Juju. One type of judge, bro. What witchcraft is going on? What's that guy's from Devil Advocate, bro? When you go down in the basement and he's got all of that shit, bro. The stars and, yeah? Man's doing Obia, bro. Is it Santeria? Man, these people are doing judge. I don't understand it. Yeah, we're just going to put a pin in this tongue. And when the other clubs come in for our players, they're just going to give us their wallet. I don't get it. They're just good at deflection, but it always ends in reflection. No, it's funny, innit? It's funny. It's funny. So the excuse was everyone wasn't there for that first game. Savio, no Marmouche, this, that, and the third. Let's see their next game. That's why I wanted to watch them against Charlton, but it's Charlton, innit? Arsenal should take Chiesa. You reckon? How old is he now? That's what I'm trying to say. I thought it was only a slot thing, bro. If he can't get a start, though, I don't know if I want a player like that. I want to know that it's the managers that don't like him, or is he so bad in training that no one wants to start him ever? I don't think so, but I do want to know. Everton don't need Jesus up front. They have Barry, bro. Someone needs Jesus up front, innit? We just need to get him gone from except for us. We don't need him up front. There's Kwaja's link. Appreciate that, Wahaha. Dappins, more Dappins. Love that. Godfrey getting Dappins. There's Wahaha's link. Make sure you're clicking it. There's Tyson Mitchell's link. Same again. How old is Jesus? I think he's like 31, 32 now. He's in the final stages of his career, bro. And he's getting 265 a week. He's not leaving out on that. Imagine someone like, you finally find a thing that like she can take her teeth out. She's got no gag reflex. Like she's always on giving you a nosh as well. You're never going to leave that. For what? She don't have a gag reflex. And she can take her teeth out and she swallows. You're never leaving that in your life. Like, what are we talking about? So you can't get upset with Gabriel James. Well, you have to get upset with the club because it's another bad investment. But they don't want you to think about that, do they? I don't see Delap starting over Igor Jesus or Caliamuendo useless signing. I think so. To be honest though, I'm just so surprised at Chelsea. 15 million profit, nearly 20 million, 50 million package. They only paid 30. Judge. Something's going on, bro. Crack, spice, I don't know. It's all happening and I need to know what's going on. Big up to Robert, man. Dappins are going out. 2026 years old. We ever selling Martinelli? I mean, the only time Saudi's ever really been linked with our player. I think they were linked with him last year. That's the only player they want. Why? He's fast. He's 25. That's about it. Not because he's one of the best wingers in the country. Obviously not. I'm not seeing the here we go though, so I don't know what's going on. Are we ever going to do it? I hope we do. But I don't want us to just sell him and then just not buy no one. But I think that's going to happen anyway. So I'm expecting it. But that's a bad move. I want Martinelli gone. I'm not saying to keep him. But we need someone. We need bodies. You can't just have Solis. So then again, when everyone's saying, "Oh, he's going to play Eze left wing," I'm starting to really deep it now. I don't like it either because he's not going to be running up and down. Like, it's madness. Arteta, like, all of this should be simple with the squad and all of that, but he messes something up every single time. Arsenal should have signed the striker by now. You reckon? The club always penny pinching because they can't sell properly, and it's all part and parcel. You know, like the Merovingian or whatever. You drink too much wine, you need to have a piss. Cause and effect. Bad investments, bad use of the money, shit players that we can't get rid of, paying for it now. But Arteta ain't going to get sacked or nothing because he keeps getting Champions League. And because we've gone quarters, semis, final, like, you even get more money for that. That's why they think he's successful. That's why in a year, when people are saying we're trying to be tight with the money, he's going to get a 10 million raise. And he's still wasting money now. We didn't need Melier at all. That's a waste of money, giving away wages. We didn't need that. We don't need I don't know. I'm not gonna say we don't need Solis, but he shouldn't have been the main guy. He should have been the competition for whoever we was gonna buy. We need a left wing. We've been needing it for time, and here we are with goalkeepers, defenders, DMs, one attacking player. If you wanna count Hincapi, we'll do that as well because that's even more. 2 centre backs, a goalkeeper, a CDM, and 1 attacker. What was our problem last year? It weren't fucking defending, was it? It was attacking. Oh my God. Big up, man. Big up to all you legends, man. Big up to Wahaha. Our left wing is looking dire. Kieran Dyer, Danny Dyer, all types of Dyer. Right now, I don't care about a striker. Yeah, same. We've got Havertz and Moreno. He's going to keep playing them. He's not going to really be playing Gyökeres that much, it looks like. The striker's not even that important for me. I was mentioning Osherman last year. Why was I mentioning him this year? Like, not because I believe they're dead stories, not at all. But that's who you should be trying to go for. He's the striker. Cool. Play Gyökeres on the left. Do something big because you've made us look like an idiot this summer after we've won the league. So it's a bit mad to me. Jade, lots of dappings there. Big up. Something to think about. Jesus was sold and Alvarez was the upgrade. So now we sold Martinelli, kept Noni and trying to buy who's Jesus' upgrade, expecting him to outscore Gyökeres. Yeah, Arteta don't like Gyökeres anyway, bro, or Eze, and we've seen what he's done with them. Like, if any of those 2 players was to leave this summer, as much as I'd be pissed off, I wouldn't blame them. How could I blame them? Playing under this terrorist, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's mad. Big up to Assembled Dough. Big up to Wahaha. Dappin's going round. Sam's in the building. John's in the building. Big up to you. But what striker will we get, though? You're talking about United? I don't know, bruv. I'm more concerned with my own team and the lack of whatever's going on there. I would have gone for Barcola. He's now at Liverpool. You man fumbled the bag again, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah? 2 players that I mentioned right before anyone had bought anyone. Looking at the market, looking at who's available, I said Savio, Barcola are probably the ones to take a risk on, unless you're going to get someone that's in that echelon already, like a Cava or a... Yeah, we're not. We know that. So I'm already looking in the lower tier. I mentioned Somerville. I mentioned Jared Bowen. Like, and all I get back is people saying no, that people telling me why we ain't going to do it. And then we go and do something else that's just like even more stupid. Do you know what I mean? Mbaye at PSG is a good deal. We should go for him. Do you reckon, though? We should have just gone for fucking Barcola, bro. I've seen two of the left wingers that I would have taken a punt on go to my rivals, bro. Spurs and Liverpool. That's what Arsenal do. Just like with Marmoush, just like with Semenyo, just like with Gahey. All of them went to City. I even said, why the fuck ain't we trying to go for Cherki's 35 million euros? Where does he end up? Man City. I'm sick of seeing my rivals get all the players because my club has got their head in the fucking sand all the time. Sick of it, bro. Getting Mbaye and Ndiaye. I mean, well, there you go, innit? But are they going to do it? No. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell, man, Gomares, that was it. If there was more business to be done, it would have been more serious. There would have been a way bigger pivot after the fake news of Vinicius went away. But they didn't do that, and they're not going to do anything else. So what do? They stoke up the other Alvarez, and everyone's falling for it hook, line, and sinker again. Like, why is someone going to change when they don't have to? If you allow someone to get away with behavior, what reason do they have to change that behavior? 6 months for Tammy. 6 months. Yeah, we've adopted Noni now. Like, your last name now is trapping with Madueke, bruv. Like, we've adopted him now. We're going to have this guy for fucking years. Everyone else can get a dud, realise it's a dud, try and get as much as they can for him, move on. Not Arsenal, though. Yeah, we're putting the cassette tape, in the stereo like it's Guardians of the Galaxy, and we're going to start, like, listening to some old school 80 tunes, and everyone's just fucking happy and tweaking nipples. Just get out of here, bro. Tammy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, big up to you, legends. Cooper's in the building. NYC's in the building. Hope you're well, my bro. Make sure you're smashing the light for me, man. The Lap scored 1 goal in 12 games. Bro, you're the best in the world. I don't like to say it. You're not the best in the world at football. Not even the best in the world at buying. But you're the fucking best in the world when it comes to selling. You can keep buying dregs for as long as you want, because you can just sell them after. Most of them for a profit as well. The best. That seen him since you was beaten by the best. The best. Sorry, we've been rubbish at buying and selling forever. Chelsea, the best. The best sellers in the game. Big up to Coop, man. Good morning, the assemble. Big up. If we had to sell as many players as Chelsea have to buy this time in the window, we'd be crying. I don't think so. We can't even sell Vieira, West Ham, Sterling, the Nelson move. Don't get me started on Jesus. If we had to sell as many... See, but they just... What do you mean, have to sell? You're saying that Chelsea's only getting money because they have to sell their players? I don't quite get that. Obviously, I'm being a bit of a dunce, but I don't quite get that. I don't know what Chelsea had to do. These men are getting fines. They're just spending, they're selling. I didn't think they had to sell players. I don't know. I think I'm just not understanding what you're trying to put down there. But of course, why would anyone want Nelson, bro? The guy's crocked and he's on 100 grand. So whoever's making our decisions in the boardroom, they need to get sacked like yesterday. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Who's putting these guys on this wages? Sack them to now. Ridiculous decisions. But it's cause and effect. So now we can't improve our team because there's too many people that we can't shift on, taking up oxygen, taking up money. That's all Arteta's fault, bro. And whoever was... Don't try and tell me Edu or anyone else no, bro. Because the one common denominator is here, bro. And we're still doing the fuck shit. So it's Arteta. You don't want to admit it, especially because he just won the league. Who cares, bro? You know what I mean? Oh, what? We're not going to arrest Jimmy Savile because he's so good as a presenter and a host. Never mind that he's fiddling and doing all that stuff, but he's so good as a host, we're not even going to mention that. No, it doesn't work like that. We refuse to overpay. Like we not the only club that is still chasing the Champions League. Oh, but we showed ambition. Okay, if we had to sell, it's just that I don't get the I didn't get the feeling that Chelsea had to sell all of their players. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. But I've never... Was that news? Did it come out anywhere? Juju's in here. Maybe you could answer that. I'm just saying, that's what I didn't get. But I know what you're trying to say about the other stuff. We refuse to acknowledge that we're in this market. You know, like when you try and talk to your elders and say, move, don't put money in banks or go to this place. They don't want to listen to you because they think they know it, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? So... fair play, but yeah, we definitely didn't show ambition just to be linked with someone. That's not ambition to me. I don't know about you, man. That's not ambition to me. But now we're getting desperate. I'm seeing Arsenal fans calling for Rashford, for Leao. Like, we're getting desperate now. I told you, innit? But I still don't think we're going to get anyone, and I hope I'm proven wrong. Kind of. Unless you're trying to get a Rashford or someone like that. It's mad. Dude. Leao would be good backup to Solis, do you reckon? See, Leao is another one. 2 years ago, 100%. But what's happened to Leao? I was watching a little documentary on him, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like he had the whole world at his feet, bro. And then He just turned into, I don't even know, spicy Madueke. I don't know what's the matter with him. It's like, have you got the hunger to play football anymore? It doesn't look like it. Do you know what I mean? Subscribe to Andrew. If we keep winning every game 3-0, then I'm cool. Yeah, I suppose most people would say that. Again, though, it kind of smacks of Arsenal. They just do what they want, and it's cool. Maybe it is for some people, innit? I wish I could be like that. I'm not even lying. I wish I could. I wish I could just, ignorance is bliss. Like, Arsenal's so great. I love everything. Like, I wish I could be like that. But yeah, win every game 3-0. Was you seeing that last year, bro? No, we weren't. So let's wait and see. I hope you're right. I put up a poll the other day, innit? We'd all accept another title, even if it was Haram. But I don't know if we'd accept another 3-4 years of Haram-only football. Now, if you told me we're going to play Haram for 4 years, but we're definitely going to win titles, that's the only way I'd accept it. But big up to Dude. There's Rican's link. Make sure you show him some love, my good people. Nelson is the only player he's going to sell from the deadbeats, leaving Saliba and Saka as the only players left from the Emery and Wenger era. Everybody else as his purchases. Yeah. And he don't want to admit that he got it bad. He got it wrong. You looked at Madueke and you thought that's going to be my left winger. Don't try and lie to me, bruv. I can see you, innit? Didn't work out. Saka's always injured. He was shit on the left anyway. You got moved to the right. Don't think we're dumb. If you would have got Morgan Rogers, you would have been out here starting him on the left wing. You're on spice, big man. We need to just get him out of it. Like the blind leading the blind. Get him out of it. He's got no talent ID. You don't know how to use a squad. You don't know how to use his best players. But because he's won on his 7th attempt, let's forgive everything. It took him 7 attempts. Any other manager would not be at the club after the attempts and money that Arteta's had. And that's not a lie. That's not an agenda. That's just the truth. Big up to Kwaja. For me, not being willing to overpay shows no ambition. I totally understand that. Like I just said, we're still the only big club that's chasing the UCL. But we're letting these other clubs get stronger, acting all higher might. Yeah, I can totally understand that. And basically, it's what I've been saying as well. I'm saying about, Man City getting all the players that I've been calling for. The 2 players that I would have taken a risk on this summer because we need a left winger have gone to rivals, not in a different country, in our country. And we just stand by and let it happen. That's why. So I understand that 100%. And I'm with you on that one. I think we will get Alvarez on deadline day. Again, I don't believe it, so I don't really want to talk about it. And why would you even want him, dude? He doesn't want England. He wants to go to Barcelona. You don't want to come to Arsenal. Why would you want a player that don't want to play for you? Don't even want to live in your country. Do you know what I mean? This fucking dog. You don't even want to live in the country. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. Shut up! It's mad. Imagine, like, I don't know, you're talking to a girl and, like, you I don't know, you don't know she's a dyke, and she tells you she's a dyke, and you're still trying to chirp her, bro. She don't want to be with you, bruv. She don't like Willie. And we're still trying to talk about Alvarez. I just don't believe it in the slightest, bro. I just don't. No problems paying 52 for shitty Madueke, yeah. No problems giving Gabriel James 265 a week. No problem giving Havertz 285 a week. But people was complaining that Tonali was too much on 275 a week. You couldn't write this shit, bro. I'm telling you. You couldn't write it. You absolutely couldn't write it. What the fuck is going on with this dog? I'll tell you why. Because this house is a fucking circus, bro. There's probably someone downstairs right now. Let's keep inviting people to the house. The dog don't shut up, bruv. Fucking geriatric old dog as well. Proper winds me up, bro. We've been buying Chelsea rejects for 6 seasons straight, and it might not be over just yet. I'm more worried about that shit. I'm more worried about that shit. Fucking girl, bruv, as well. Not trying to shut this fucking dog up. Big up to you, DG2. I'm just glad we didn't sign them bums. What bums? The lap and all of that. We're not out the woods yet. I'm glad we didn't get Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I was worried about that. Rashford is still there. Worried about that. What the fuck, man? And then we've let all of the players that I would have bought go elsewhere. Somerville, Al Hilal, Barcola, Liverpool, Savio, Spurs. Like, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke, bruv. Don't tell me about Lookman now. I was telling man about Lookman last year. We need a left winger. Why have we not got a left winger? Oh, don't know about Lookman. Don't know about this guy. Don't know about that guy. Now everyone's like, oh, what about that guy? Well, we was telling you what about that guy, and none of you wanted it. You know what I mean? Nobody wanted it. And here we are. Chelsea are Club World Cup winners. That's... No, bro. No, bro. I can't agree. Bro, they've always been good at selling, bro. Not because they won that first ever Club World Cup championship. That's not why, bro. Not at all. Not at all, bro. In my humble opinion, innit? They've only just won that last year or whatever, bro. They've been selling us studs for ages. They always sell their shit. I don't... Excuse me. I don't believe it's for the Club World Cup. You might be right, but I don't believe that. I need to see the proof, innit? Big up to E. Ross. For me, Arsenal showed no ambition in this window. No bid for Rodgers, no bid for Vinny, no bid for Alvarez. There's no way you convince me that... No, and I totally agree. I don't believe it's ambitious at all. So when I'm hearing my favourite YouTuber, Curtis, say it's ambitious, I'm losing respect for everyone, bro. Do you know what I mean? What? I'm seeing content creators making 1 million videos, no proper sources, just anything on X, and it's getting like bare views. I'm just like, raw. So you really just got to act and pretend to do well on YouTube, innit? But no, I totally agree. No ambition, bro. I've been saying it from the off. People have been giving me reasons why. It's the World Cup. We always move slow. We're only in June. It's only July. Like, what? There's always an excuse, bruv. Always. And I've been saying it since it's only pre-season views. Like, nobody learns. No, and I hear the same shit every year. The same shit. Well, it's done now. No point complaining. Yes, fucking complain. Complain before they do it. Complain while they're doing it. Complain after they do it. Otherwise, they're still going to do it. But we ain't got enough complainers. The assembled, aka Blunderman originator. Yes, man. Absolutely, bro. No top player in his prime is going Saudi. Facts. Facts. And anyone that does go over there, they want to leave. Darwin was twerking to come back to Liverpool. All of a sudden, it's a nightmare in Saudi. Then he realised no one's coming in for his clout, and now you got to move to another club in Saudi. But apparently, it was a nightmare, though, wasn't it? Bro, you go to Saudi to disappear. I'm not even taking the piss. Maybe in the French league as well. Big up to Prem. Hope you're good. We're all right, man. We're ticking over, just about ticking over. Big up to you. FA needs to look into Chelsea. I'm telling you, bro. It don't feel fair at this point. Like, these guys are fucking amazing. The best football sellers in the world. Forget the Club World Cup DG, bro. They're the Club World sellers, bro. CWS. That's what they are. Club World Chelsea, bro. They just sell. They sell out. They can sell anything, bro. They're best sellers on the planet. Trapping the Invincibles had 5 years in them to dominate league. Arsenal sold most of them inside of 2 years and collected the cash. And this is what we've been doing. It's way before Arteta, guys. This is what I'm trying to say. And then people think you're just pigeonholing Arteta. This is in Arsenal's DNA. We've never been good at business. How Oxlade-Chamberlain is still our biggest sell, it's got nothing to do with Arteta. It's just this guy's here at the minute. And I weren't even talking about buying and selling. I'm talking about what you're actually doing to win the league. Then we get onto your buying and selling because it's trash. Only Arteta looks at Madueke and fancies him. Only him. Like I said, even forget last season, even this window, who had Solace on their list? Don't lie to me either. This is what I'm trying to say. This guy fancies someone. They're hearing the heartbeat. Anyone that the fans actually want for our club. Nah. Don't like it. Not part of my tapas angels. Can't control him. Nope. Chelsea are good at selling, but did finish. No, they did. But then shouldn't that be more embarrassing for you if you're an Arsenal fan, dude? That we're getting just out businessed all the time. They finished 10th and they can still spend more money than us after we've won the title and got to a Champions League final. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just so. I just don't get it sometimes. I just don't get it. But they finished 10th. Does it look like they finished how they're moving this window? Does it look like they cared about 10th? They ain't even got Europe, but they can get players over us. Come on, my guys, man. Look into what's really going on. There's Prom's link. Appreciate that, Quaja. Big up to Prom, big up to Quaja. If Arsenal don't sign a striker, the spotlight, sorry, will be on Shy Verts. This is good. Now the top gooners will see he is shit. No more excuses about injuries for Shy Verts. Yeah, and not just that, my guy. I can completely agree with this because of Arteta. Like I said, I think Kai Havertz, he can take his teeth out, his jaw, he can dislocate his jaw. He's got no gag reflex. Every time Kai Havertz is out for bare time, the moment before he's about to come back, Arteta starts to come out to the press and say how indispensable he is. I don't know what he's doing. He must make the best tea. You could go and get tea and biscuits for the boys. Everyone's in the hospital. He must wash the best sheets. He must make the best soup, chicken noodle soup for everyone that's sick. How is he indispensable? Arteta's going to die on that Havertz hill. I've been telling everyone. He's just been getting away with it. Not just that, but the Gabriel Jesus hill, the Moreno hill. Like, every time you put him in fucking midfield, the Zubamendi hill, you're going to die on that. Because that's your tapas angels. We actually bought quality for our team and you sat them down. They're just a cover. Disgusting. Because one wants to buy them in their wages, but it's Berta's fault. Like, this hasn't been happening for a long time. No, exactly. Like I've been saying, if you watch me regular, you would hear me say I'm not expecting miracles from Berta, but I am expecting competence. Yes, you're not going to be able to all of a sudden sell someone that we've been struggling to sell for years, but you can stop wasting money. You can stop doing stupid things like getting a goalkeeper, adding an extra wage. Why does any football club need 4 goalkeepers all at the club at the same time? That's a bad decision. You've gone to buy Solis. You knew that no one's going to be excited with that. But because you also know that most of this fan base are like lemons, you know, they're just going to agree with whatever you want to do. I don't expect miracles from Bert, but I expect competency. And I always give examples. You don't wake up, someone says Madueke, and you just agree with it. That's not competent. You don't give Trossard more money, knowing he's going to leave at the end of the year anyway. That's not competent. You don't go and get a free goalkeeper, give him wages, when we've already got 3 fuckers at the club that we need to get rid of, or at least 2 of them. That's not competent. You don't tell us that PSR and everything's going to come for us this year, the same year you're giving the manager 10 million raise. That's not competent. Buying Norgard, that's not competent. So now I'm looking at you, Burr, for that. It's not competent. And then he can get sold a year later, but here we still are with Noni. Here we still are with fucking Noni Madueke, guys. He's literally like one of those robots. I showed you him doing the Sui or whatever. He's a robot. That's who we've got. Ever since 2006, we've been on a downward trajectory, yeah. Broke up the Invincibles, moved stadium to this dead Emirates that's nothing like the spirit and the authenticity of Highbury. Like, it's a joke. You told us we're going there to compete. What, financially? We're going there to become a business. Honestly, bro. I don't understand the surprise with Blunderman. Blunderman is sabotaging his own success. What's the surprise? There's no surprise. But I'm not just going to not talk about it, the assembled. If you just want to hear sweet nothings, then I'm not the place for you. Like I say to everybody else, I'm not going to just not talk about it, though. Otherwise, why am I coming on YouTube? I might as well just sleep every day and not try and get up for 12. I'm going to talk about it. That's why my channel's here. Because someone is going to be saying the truth as I see it. We have to keep going on about Blunderman, because how else is he going to get out of it? How else are we going to change the minds of the masses? We're probably not. But that's the aim. Find people that's more like me, not people that just, okay, they're just going to do it anyway. Because that sounds like, you know, when someone says, oh, but Arsenal's always been like this. What is that? That's not an excuse. You've always been getting battered. Why are you not leaving that relationship? Like, you don't carry on just because it's always been like that. So, of course, there is no surprise. But I'm not going to talk about it, the assembled. So if I'm winding you up or anyone else up, Recon or BBK or anyone, don't listen to me. That's it. With all due respect, I don't come here to pretend. And I don't come here to pander to people. I come here to say my truth. It's always going to be that. Yes, I want this to be a job. But if I can't make it into a job because I'm chatting too much truth, then guess what? It's not going to change though, is it? I am going to talk about it. There is no surprise. I'm not going to ignore it though, innit? Barcola to Liverpool, will they be offloading Gakpo? I mean, look, and they probably would. They probably would. Gakpo, not the best player for Liverpool. Not a shit player though, is he? Again, Gakpo. Are you telling me Solis is better than Gakpo? I bet loads of you will tell me that. You've just watched Gakpo all year. You might not have liked his season, but none of you watched Solis. Don't lie. I don't care. I don't believe you. You didn't. But I know some of you will tell me that this guy's better than Gakpo. Like, we can sell that, and we can sell that bum. Who are you talking about? Who are you lot trying to sell? Who are you lot trying to sell? Who plays on your left? I don't even tap into Spurs that much, to be fair. I don't even know who's on your left. Savio's on your left now. So what bum are you talking about, my bro? We have a striker. Why do we need to sign a striker when we have Gyökeres? We only have one left wing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But maybe everyone's like that because they know Arteta's not going to fuck with Gyökeres. We've already seen it. Carabao final, Gyökeres on the bench. Champions League final, Gyökeres is on the bench. Important game in the league, Gyökeres is on the bench. First game of as retaining champions, Gyökeres don't even get minutes. I've been saying this forever. I'm not gonna stop talking about it though, innit? So if people don't like it, you're gonna have to lump it. I can't pretend. I'm not gonna come on here and say, oh, I don't care or I don't mind and I'm happy, because I'm not. That's it. My brother Rican hiding with the jewels, getting in trouble at work.
This is what we want to say.
Big him up, man. Where's these little caterpillar Donny?
Agarra tu micrófono y canta como una bárbara.
See, if I knew how to do that, then I might forget what's going on at Arsenal. How he even knew that you could do something like that? How do you even practice for that? How do you find out? What had to happen before for him to find out he could do that? Madness, innit? Big up to Rican every time, though. Big up to Ozzy Ange. Hello, views Galactico of the show. What's your prediction? What's your prediction for Arsenal this weekend? I don't know. I don't know. Because again, it's a game that we need to be up for. We're at Villa Park. I think we're the last people to play as well on the Monday. So while we had it good on the Friday to be first, we're playing last the week after. So it could come back to bite us in the ass. But like I said, man, when things are happening, enjoy them while they're happening. None of us can account for tomorrow. We might get fucked up tomorrow and then people will be laughing at us. Like, so enjoy yourself, innit? You know? But yeah, I don't know, man. They got smacked up 4-0. They was away from home. They're back at home now. They're going to be up for it. It's Arsenal. They're going to be licking their wounds after being battered, and they're going to have the home crowd behind them. For me, it will be a full-blown conclusion if I could be confident that we're going to play well. If we turn up and play good football, we beat anyone on the day. But I'm never confident that we do. Other teams always seem more up for the game than we are, in my humble opinion. Not trolling, but the fact some Arsenal fans were upset. Yeah, it's just dumb. This is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. They're all lemons. They're all fucking lemons. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. We try and sell him. They all start crying. Oh, they've done the same for Trossard. They're all lemons, bro. There's nothing else I can say, bruv. They're idiots. Absolute idiots. Jesus isn't the best cover. You're talking about Igor Jesus. So I forgot about him. Yeah, you can share it if you want. If you're a real person. I don't have Discord either, and I ain't going to be buying anything. But if you're a real person, follow and I'll follow you back. We've lacked ambition for a long time. Yeah, man. Good in the 80s, but still people saw we had no ambition. Yeah, are we ever going to win the UCL? It don't look like it. Don't look like it. We just won the league. We just got to the champs final. We played against PSG, who's now won it back to back. Can you not see what we're up against? But you think Solis and Melier, people like that, is going to help us against PSG? Like, I don't know. Other channels, big up to you. Big up to you, Kwaja. Big up viewers. Big up to Khalid. Hope you're well. My opinion, to win the Champions League, you have to go through heartbreak. Bro, go through heartbreak, bro. That's all we go through, bro. That's all we go through. Sam, nobody would be upset with the Martinelli exit, but having no upgrade signed and Noni just staying here would make your blood boil. And this is one thing we can 100% agree on. I've got no sympathy for Martinelli. Like, you've had your chance. Just like Saka. If you can't give me at least 70 to 80% week in, week out, then I don't want you starting for us either. I don't want no one injured. Like, if you can't pull your weight, you're out of it. These guys have had a chance. The same as Havertz. You've been the number one striker for us. We didn't win the league. We get a good striker, someone that scores 21 goals for us, and look at the disrespect that he's got to face from the managers, from the team, from the fans. Sorry. Chelsea can sell their dregs because their dregs on ludicrously weekly wages. Yeah, there's that, but I don't think that's the only reason. I also feel like because the rest of the world don't rate our players as much as Arsenal fans and Arteta. So I think it's twofold. The wages, 100%, 100%. Like I was saying earlier, whoever's done it needs to get sacked. They should have been sacked years ago. Madness. Everything that I've been saying, though, am I wrong? Everything I've been saying. How many times have you heard me say we got dead bodies and the police are coming? Because I've literally been saying all of this for a minute. But yeah, not just their wages, but definitely involved as well. And I honestly believe that. Just sell them to Saudi. No one comes in for our dead players. We've just won the league. Can't get no value for these guys. Martinelli is on 180. It's probably why we managed to sell him. So yeah, there's truth in that. From when Wenger left to now, Arsenal have definitely got much, much better though. No. I don't think so. We don't have a philosophy. We played dead football. It's taken Arteta 7 years. We spent over £1 billion in that time. Like, we should be where we should be. We should have more than what we've got. And so there you go. We have 4 striking options, but only 1 winger. I couldn't care less if Jesus is not a good cover. If he's here, use him. Well, if we're not going to rip up his contract, because we're going to have to pay the guy anyway. So you don't want to rip up his contract. You don't want to pay him out and get rid of him. He's going to be around here anyway. Like, we're just going to pay him to sit around and make the tea. Like, put him on the pitch. Put him on the pitch. Not up front. He's never been a striker for me. Like, I've always said that as well. Dappins to Prem. Big up to Prem. Come on, you won't sell Martinelli and Trossard and not get bodies. What do you mean, come on, Sam? This is what gets on my nerves. What, do you know my club better than I do? Jesus Christ. Jackson isn't terrible, but bro, Jackson is terrible. 65 is way too much. Way too much. 50 mil for Delap is crazy. We can agree on that. He got 1 goal in 28 matches, 20 mil player maximum. Do you know what, dude? They sold him for 30 mil. Ipswich. So Chelsea paid 30 mil for him. At the time, I was like, I don't quite know about it, but I think he's a competent buy. Like, not blowing away the world, but him and João Pedro, 2 strikers for like £80 million. I can't see too much wrong with that. João Pedro stars. The lap falls off a cliff, but yet they've just made like 20 million on top of their investment. Arsenal could never. They could never. Even if it was just the wages. Again, that's why everyone should be sacked. Like, and that how long has that been going on? Us giving mercenary wages out? For years. Look at fucking, what's his name? Mr. Glass, Calafiori. What was he on? Like 7 bags. Come to Arsenal, you've gone up 2, 4, 5, 6. You've gone up loads. Madueke, 50k. Come to Arsenal. It's trebled. Remember Kivior? These man was on pittance a week, come to Arsenal treble, quadruple. Like, why do we do that? Is there's honestly no pull. You have to pay people to come and play for this terrorist that is Mikel Arteta. 8 years since Wenger left and over 1.3 billion spent in the last 7. You'd think we'd have a better squad. Yeah, and this is what I basically just saying. I'm bit like, and this is why, like, obviously because I was watching Dread yesterday, big him up, good show, Newcastle against West Brom, and he was like, "Oh, you Arsenal man complaining because this is our situation. We're not in your situation." Man was saying you couldn't handle supporting Newcastle. Maybe we couldn't. That's probably why we didn't support them to begin with. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, no, I hear what he's trying to say. Like, it's not as bad, and there's always people worse than you. But here's where we are. There's a lot of people worse than rich people, but are they making themselves poor just so they could? No, they're not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I hear what man's saying, but it's two different things. It's two different things. You know? Yeah, you're right. We probably wouldn't want to support Newcastle. Otherwise, we would have supported them to be like, if we're looking for that type of journey. But I was born into Arsenal. 1984. There was no choice. There was no other. It was just that. So for better or worse. So that's all I've ever known. I've seen Dennis Bergkamp. I've seen Ian Wright. I've seen Thierry Henry playing in the flesh. David Seaman. Paul Mercer. Like, I've seen big things that my team's done. Big things. And people want to know why my standards are where they are. Don't blame me for being born when I was born. And the joke is, we've done big things, but we've always been like, meh, like half in, half out. Never really fully committed to being a big club. We got to Hendo, man. Facts, Hendo, Arsenal and United, dead rubber players, 8 in high wages. That's the only reason that I was putting you guys with us, because the last couple of years, I believe it's the same story for yous lot. Amarim would love a Xerxes or a Ugarte. The rest of the world don't. However, you guys will still be able to sell your players because of what Hendo said. Our wages are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So why would Jesus want to leave that as well? Imagine you go to your job, whatever you do, you get over $250,000 a week to just train. Run up and down in training, just turn up for the games, sit on the bench. Why would anyone leave that? Look at Chelsea, 2 billion in 4 years, right? But how much have they made in sales in them 4 years? How much have they made in sales? Chelsea leads world football in spending over the last 5 years with a gross transfer spend of approximately 1.77 billion euros, which is 1.5 billion, and a net spend of around 850 million. So that's what they've spent. Obviously, I've asked for how much they've sold. Okay, just get out of this. 45 million for Delap, 65 million for Jackson. This is just on Facebook, so it's not going to give me the proper transfer record. 242 million. Chelsea end of loan. I don't know what that's about. They've made 115 million in sales just off of Delap and Jackson, just those two. 30 million off Chalobah, 25 for Desassi, 25 for Gay or Gui or whatever his name is. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's how they're able to keep spending, because they keep selling every month. Arsenal just buy, and we don't sell anyone because they're shit. And if we do sell them, it's for way less than what we bought them for, and we're happy that someone's just come in and bought them. It's not telling me exactly the figure, but they've spent all of that money because they sell. They sell. Look, Chelsea are set to surpass 1 billion in player sales. Official, Chelsea topped the world in player sales. Of course, I told you, they're the best on the planet. From 2020 to 2025, with a whopping 817 million euros earned. So they're about to surpass 1 billion from player sales. And people are asking why Chelsea can keep spending. That's not rocket science there, is it? Arsenal buy all these players. We don't make no money on them. They don't get no extra value. and we can't sell them on. Chelsea are the best, man. Not the best at football, maybe not even the best at buying, but when they come to selling, these man are like Gordon Greco, all types of boiler room. These man are on it. Please, people, if you haven't already smashed the likes, yes, man. Big up to E. Ross, man. My brother. My bro. Great show as always. Big up to you, my G. And I think we all know it, how you spend your money. I think we all know it, how you spend your money. Look at Chelsea. Yeah, I just said it, though. I've just gone on there because they spent that money, but they've nearly made $1 billion in sales. Not even yous lot can do that. Arsenal definitely haven't done it. Like, yous lot bought Xerxes a couple of years ago or whenever, and here he is about to get sold. We bought Madueke last year. I promise you he's going to be here in like 3-4 years' time. Sick of my club like that, man. Big up to you, E. Ross. Big up, big up, big up. Hendo says, and if they have years left on their contracts, they ain't obliged to leave to somewhere on lower weight. Exactly. And that's what I was just trying to say. As much as I want Jesus gone, bro, imagine you're getting paid 265k to not even play football. Just to be vibes, make the teas. Like, what a cushy job that is. Who's going to turn that down? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you might get a little nympho and, I don't know, you got a high sex drive. You want to beat every day, but most women don't want to do that. But you found one that wants to do that. If anything, she's on to you every day. Like, why are you going to leave that? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Best examples are Brighton and Bournemouth. Why ain't top 6 clubs trusting their scouts? I don't know. They're rubbish, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone needs to get sacked. But long time, even look, I always use the example of Marquinhos and Kvaratskhelia, or Vitinha and Fabi Vieira. We know the rest. We know who we came back with. People should have been sacked there and then. Our talent ID is pants. League on a raid, man. Bro, big him up, man. Not everyone stayed, but majority, big up, man. Appreciate you coming over. Appreciate the cap, innit? Big him up. All of our clubs want the flavour of the month signings. There's that as well. You know what I'm trying to say? You have to kind of put all of that into context as well. Big up to Lee, man. Appreciate it. Big up to Mickey Moolah. Big up to CJ. We appreciate it. Yes, Hendon, but you would leave. LOL. I wouldn't. No. Why would Hendo leave? I don't think that's what he's trying to say. I think he's saying because it's like, why would you leave? That's what I'm trying to say. Big up to CJ though. Big up to the cap. I want the Champions League trophy, not my squad got better trophy. Not signing a left winger when the squad is desperate for one is going to have huge ramifications. And I've been hearing Liverpool fans saying that about Barcola. That's why I asked, can he play on the right? Because you've lot had lost Trent and you've lost Salah and you've got Frimpong right now. Like, you need a right winger, but here they are buying a left. It's kind of the same as Arsenal. We need a left winger. We're buying everything but a left winger. Or we're only buying one, not a marquee guy, just any old guy. And we went and bought a CDM, a goalkeeper, and another defender. 2 defenders. Sick of this shit, bro. Defense weren't our problem last year. Scoring goals. Big up to Lee Gunner, man. Big up to you as well, bro. Big up to Clement. Are you covered? You said that, innit? I don't know if I'm going to be fair. But if there's games tonight, I might be back with a little watch along. Just a little chill out one. I'll see. But make sure you're subscribed and you got notifications on so you know, innit? Because YouTube don't send out my shit as well. There's that. Big up to Benji, my bro, with the jewels. What's man telling me, man? Appreciate that.
Amazing.
Huh? Why?
This is what we want to see.
Show some love on the channel, innit? Benji, if there's any requests, get them in quick, mate. Because I'm probably going to be ending up here soon. Big up to the Raiders, man. Big up to the captain as well. I wouldn't either unless they buy out my contract. Yeah, it will cost Arsenal 14.5 to tear up his contract. I thought it was more than that, Hendo. I don't know why. I thought it was more than that. Now, I'm looking at that fee and it's big. But I'm looking at that fee and it's like, well, we kind of paid nearly 50 million for Norgard. We got 7 million back. Dead. But I don't know. Could we pay a little 40 million to get him off the books? That would be amazing. But they're probably not going to. And they'll give you the excuse that it's a long season and we need all of the players and da-da-da-da-da-da. But then when we have that long season and them players ain't getting picked and everyone's getting injured, like, this is why it's such a merry-go-round of craziness. Gaming channel for Vidge, man. Big up to Quaja. Make sure you're tapping that up for Vidge as well. Top of the morning to Hendo from the Boss. City Palace. Is that tonight? Is that Carabao or is that Prem? Woo! Chelsea, Luton, Carabao. That's probably going to be a one-way though, innit? Luton, man. It's kind of like what I was feeling about Charlton. But there's games, okay. I'll look at that actually. I'll look at that. Chelsea are in the Carabao Cup. Amazing. Jay, remember the talent pool of players ain't great. There's that as well. There's that as well. Champions League draw at 5 p.m. Hit the fogging likes. Big up to Trouble, man. My bro. My bro. We actually had some proper rain last night. A good thunderstorm. What time? But I'm always sitting here with my headphones on now. I was awake at 4:45. Like, what time? I would have loved that. I like thunderstorms when I'm inside. And we could have done with it. We could have done with it. I'm not going to lie. Big up to Guns, man. What a legend, man. Big him up. Chelsea win tonight. They will face Leeds at home. Again, Premiership opposition. Hopefully, someone's going to get taken out. We love that. Smash the likes, man. Please help us out. Alvarez will only come to Arsenal if he can move to Barca in 2 years' time. That's what I'm saying, bro. Why would you even want that? Dreads in the building. I don't know how long you've been here, bro. I was talking about what you were saying yesterday, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to put a bit of context on it. We're not in the same boat, you know, like that. But my brother, Geordie Dread. That's why I didn't do the Newcastle game as well. We're not going to step on any toes. Big him up. Make sure you're all subbing to the Dread as well. You see how he's got a wrench by his name? If I'm not a mod on your channel, next time I come, bro, we're going to have issues, innit? I'm joking. Big up to Static. We appreciate you, bro. Big up to Lee as well, man. We appreciate it. Big up the Dread in the building. Make sure you go and sub to my bro, Geordie Dread, every time. Hit the like button. Yeah. And there's his link. Press it. Press it, people. Go and show him all the love in the world. Just remember that Arsenal negotiated ourselves into this mess. Yeah, Cronkies have the final say on all deals that are done and are multi-billionaires. Arsenal makes no sense to the fans, but does to them. Yeah, because of the Champions League money, my guy. It's like you get more money for getting in the Champions League than you get for, I don't know, someone winning. I don't know about winning the league. You might get more money for having a run in the Champions League than what you get for winning the league. Furthermore, let's just try and even find out. Let's just try and find out. I can't type either, man. I can't type. The winner of the Premier League receives a total payout of approximately 175 million to 198 million Great British pounds, not euros. Great British pounds. Technically, there is no single fixed prize fund just for being crowned champion. Instead, the total payout is calculated through a combination of merit-based prize money. I'll tell you what, because obviously you probably think I'm just reading this out of thin air, innit? Show you what I'm looking at. So that's just the Premier League, my people. We're going to check the Champions League in a minute. But we ain't got no money. We do, but because they want to keep trying to run it like we want to be the good boys, self-sustaining, so they can take all the bonuses for themselves, not have to spend a lot on the business. Like, can you not see what's going on? Anyway, let me show you what I'm looking at. Yeah, so I said there's no single prize fund, but yeah, you get wholly per revenue. 175 to nearly 200 million pounds, not euros. That's just for the league as well. Revenue breakdown for the champions. The multi-million pound payout is generated from several different streams. Merit payment, 53 to 75 million. Equal share, 86 million. Yeah, 0.7. Facility fees, central commercial revenue. Like, these men are making buku bucks, bro. Arsenal champions took home a record-breaking 198.7 in central distributions, improved due to an improved television rights cycle. Liverpool earned 174.9 when they won the Premier League. So that's what you get for winning the league. Obviously, if the higher up you finish in the top four, it's not going to be very much off this. It's not going to be the same, but it's not going to be too far off it. That's just for the league. We got to the Carabao Cup final. I think you only get about 100 grand for that. We should have got to the FA Cup final. We didn't. We got to the Champs final. All types of money for the Champions League. Let's look at that now. AI overview. The winner of the UEFA Champions League receives an extra 25 million euros, which is $27.8 million, specifically for winning the final match. Total prize breakdown. Beyond the final win, bonus clubs accumulate money through every stage of the Champions League tournament. A winning team typically takes home over 100 million in total prize and performance money. You get money just for participating. 18.6 million just for reaching the league phase. League match is 2.1 million euros and 700 grand per draw. League ranking bonus ranging from 275 to 9.9 million based on the final league phase position. We won it, so we was making buku bucks. Round of 16, 11 million. Quarterfinals, 12.5. Semi-finals, 15 million. Final appearance, 18.5. Final winner bonus, 25. And that's on top of all of the stuff you're getting from all the stages in the league. Do you see what I'm saying? You can even get additional revenue from the value pillar, combining clubs, coefficient, and broadcast market pools, and even adds more to a successful club's total payout. We were successful. We made dough last year, but we can't spend any because PSR and do something then, bro. If you don't want to break the rules, bend them. You don't leave us here after we just won the league telling us about self-sustainable. When the Cronkies can put in 100 million a year. Now, they've never done that. They've never put in their money. Shane says, well, they spent their money to buy the club, which is technically the truth. But after that, what have they done to improve it? Nothing. The club has to improve itself based on the fans, the money we make, everything else. €142 million. And they said the Arsenal got £198 million for our runs in Europe. And obviously that's on top of what we would have got for winning the Premier League. But there's no money, people. Guaranteed these man got all of their bonuses. Guaranteed. Right, listen, my good people, my mouth is so dry, I need a drink. Savio, not that special. Of course you're going to say that, bro. It's solid special. But listen, that's up to you. You might not like players like I like a player, fair play, but just to come out with stuff like that, just like saying Osherman's got a bad attitude, like honestly, I don't really want to hear that. I don't care. Anyone that's bad knows they're bad. Anyone that's a killer knows they're a killer. That just goes without saying. Big up to Static, man. If you signed an unknown left winger, you still wouldn't be happy. And if you signed an unknown, yeah, you're right. Because what are we doing? Signing an unknown. Why are we signing anyone unknown? That's what I don't understand. We just signed Solis. I'm not happy. He's unknown. Like some people just put comments to put comments. I think you're one of them as well, Sam. It does get annoying, mate. It really does. Big up to Static. The problem is when you have a player in such a scenario, they will never commit fully to achieving that goal in the last season of their deal. Yeah, they'll be saving themselves for next season. Get paid out all of his Arsenal money. Maybe go and retire in Brazil. Better weather in your homeland. Still probably get something half decent. I don't know, 5-6 million a year or something. Just for doing the bare minimum. Like it's a good place to retire in, innit? Big up to Hendo. Big up to Prem from Hendo. Big up to Gabrielle, man. Don't worry, CFC will bail you out with a player or two. I don't need that bailing out, bro. We're bailing you out. Everyone else is bailing Chelsea out, bruv. I'm sick of it. They are the best sellers in the world. I don't want to help them no more, though. I don't. You know what I mean? Fernandez, Pardo, Malik Fofana, Eze, Abde. There's so many options out there. Having one left winger is totally unacceptable. No, I agree with you. But I'd want someone bigger than those names you just given me here. So that's where the bouginess comes in. Now, we could have got a half-decent left winger, and I'm not even saying two. I said Somerville. People was laughing at me. If you would have got Somerville and Solis, I wouldn't be complaining. You know, all this lies about Vinicius and Alvarez, if you just spanned the block and went and got Barcola before he signed for Liverpool, I would not be complaining. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. I think Arsenal were getting by. Who would you rather? Because I'd rather just spend money on Ndai now. I don't think we've got too much of a choice. We might have to lick down the big money for Everton, 70, 80 million. Because we waited too long. When I was saying move, people was making excuses. It's World Cup. It's only June. It's only July. It's only the start of August. There's always an excuse. And now we're here at the end, looking all desperate. All that sugar on the shit is starting to look nice now, innit? Views says the likes have to reach 40. Yeah, don't tell me if it ain't reached 40 yet. And if it ain't, it's dire, innit? Diabolical. Now, I wasn't expecting that before the raid, but we got a raid, so don't tell me if it ain't hit 40. I make sure it hits 40. Prone, big up to you. From Hendo. Every time, good afternoon, mate. Love that. Top sides in the building. Big up views. Hope you're well. You will sign a left winger whom we don't know. I don't think we're signing anyone. I wouldn't be mad because what's making me mad is going into the season with one left winger. Yeah. I also said if you've got no plan to buy someone, then why even sell Martinelli this? You've sold Trossard. Why sell Martinelli this season if you're not planning to get somebody else in? Silly to me, innit? But there you go. Jay, it looks like they did zero planning. Yeah. Mudryk available on loan. apparently Chelsea's trying to stop him from going to Leeds for some reason. Not sure why, but you know, madness. I rate your squad. Just Arteta. I don't. Fair play. I don't rate the squad. I rate some of them. Gabriel, you must support Chelsea to say that. Yeah, I think he does. It reeks of ill planning, just giving us fake news to cover up the incompetence. I've been saying that the whole summer as well. You know, is what it is. I swear Chelsea and Villa are some dodgy shit, bro. I don't know about Villa. Chelsea, like I said, they can sell glasses to a blind man. Like they're just too good at it. Can't be serious, big man. A guy who hasn't played in over 2 years, 29, I think. I bet Rashford for 40 million. Nah, bro, it sounds bad now. I don't want that. I'm telling you that. Afternoon tats. Hope you're well, mate. Big up. Some clubs are definitely working together to cook the books. I think so. People said, oh, it's too much of a conspiracy theory. I was like, all right. Excuse me. Wasn't there that director of football in non-league that was getting arrested for human trafficking? If they're doing that in non-league, what do you think is going on in the Prem? I'm just saying, I don't know, but I'm saying don't think it's so weird to say that. Do you know what I mean? Big up to you though. I'd take Rashford as left wing. I think Rican was saying that as well. That's how desperate we are, and we knew it was gonna come. Would you pay the 350? Would you pay the 350? Because that's another thing that's gonna, unless we loaned him or something. But if you loaned Marcus Rashford right now, I'd probably accept that if you loaned him. But still, after all this summer, especially with the centre defender, because you've known that Saliba's been broken since March. You've known that. Just like Liverpool, Salah's been gone for time. You've known he was going to go. Why have you not planned to get a right winger? You went and bought Barcola. It doesn't really make sense, innit? I don't know if Barcola can play on the right, though. I might be mistaken. For weeks, I've been wondering who is Gabriel James. You should have just asked, my guy. No question is a silly question. Unless it is. Like, I'm joking. Asking it. I call Martinelli Lebanelli. I don't believe he's Brazilian. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel James, that's Jesus. The Earthworm Jim, that's Mikel Moreno, Spanish Earthworm Jim. 29 is Donkey, obviously. Yeah, we ain't got Drossard no more, so we don't need no names for him. You know what I mean? This manager doesn't know how to coach attackers, which is why he keeps going for Swiss Army types. Yeah. And like I said, Rican as well. 5 players they tried to say that we've got. Yeah, I know I'm showing 10, but 5 players, right? 4. You can't really include Hincapi, but if you want to, fine. So we bought 2 centre defenders, a DM, and a goalkeeper. Our problem was attacking last year. We bought 1 attacker that's no one can expect anything from him. These men are coasting, bro. Question, would you rather spend 100 million plus 20 million add-ons or sign, let's say, Rodrigo next summer for probably the same money or a bit cheaper? I wouldn't be going for Rodrigo next summer. We should have been going for Rodrigo last year. Now, he had a big injury this year that no one could have accounted for. No one thought Ekatike was going to break his leg, or was that Isak? They're both out. No one could have counted. You can't account for injuries. It's part of the game. So Rodrigo would have been here last, because what I would have done is I would have paid 80 million Great British. What was I saying? I don't think you was here last year. I don't think you was, because I was saying all of this. And that's the example I use as well. You know, when I say that Arsenal, they always dangle the prom queen and you end up going home with the pig. Last year it was Rodrigo, Madueke. This year it's Vinicius, Solis. Like, it's the same. I don't fall for the same plays. So when people say this to me, it's like, if you actually listen to what I'm saying, you wouldn't even need to ask this question, because you know my answer. I understand that the market's where it's at. I understand that if you lose a player, you can't just replace him like that. So all of these things come into it, especially if you're trying to take someone else's best players. You can't just go and get a replacement. Look at Newcastle. Best player then bought is Nico Gonzalez, and is that really a replacement for Tonali or Guimaraes? Really? Do you know what I mean? That's why these players are going for this type of money now. So if you want the player, if you want quality, you got to pay for it. You can't keep going Bognor Regis and expecting Caribbean weather. I'm sorry, you can't keep doing it. Do you know what I mean? Rican and Arteta's style of play does not facilitate any attacking player. Facts. Need bullets for a gun, otherwise it ain't doing shit. Big facts. Slow, lethargic, backwards, sideways. Now I hope all of that stuff's going to change. I can't lie. I hope all of that stuff's going to change this year. But until it happens, don't tell me it's going to happen. Let's wait and see if it happens, and then we can address it. Because people have been saying that to me. Oh, there's no way he's going to play haram football this year. None of you lot know nothing. Until you see him not doing it, talk to me then. Oh, of course it's ambitious. It's unprecedented us to go for Vinicius, you idiots. Until it actually happens, that would be unprecedented. Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. It's crazy how people downplay Rashford, seeing any other players play in the same position. Bro, we downplay Rashford because he's been downplaying his career. He left Man United. He's done very good since he left United. I'm one of the first people to say that. Now we went back to United, and look at that performance he had for you lot when he came on. He looked like the old school Rashford. Bowen better than Madueke. Yep. Totally agree. That's why I got so mad when we was buying Madueke. Like, totally agree. I would rather wait. Well, that's you, bro. We've been waiting too long. I ain't got time to wait. I know, and at the end, if you was Arsenal and every other club's in a bit of disarray, new things was happening, new players coming in, new managers, new systems. This is the time you say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna win the league again. I'm not gonna have a better chance than this." You're gonna wait another year or two for everyone to get their act together. It makes no sense. Makes no sense to me, anyway. Big up to Adam. Big up to Kwaja. We'll shift Eze to the left, yeah? Martinelli's going to go. We're going to take that money, and we're not going to get another left winger. It's going to be Eze. Like I said, I'd rather, if you're going to sell Martinelli and buy no one, okay, as long as you're telling me that we're keeping Ethan and we're going to try him a lot more on the wings. That's the only way it's going to make sense to me. If you sell Martinelli, buy nobody else, and you're still not using Ethan or nothing like that, I'm going to be losing my fucking marbles. I'll tell you that. But listen, guys, I literally feel like Gandhi's flip-flop is my mouth. I can't, I'm dying here. My mouth is so dry. I need to drink some water. Trapping with Jay, big up. Honest Arsenal Talk's been in the building as well. Watching in my lunch break. Can you see us getting Alvarez? I don't, bro. I don't believe it. I think it's another PR stunt, and I think Arsenal fans just love it. They love to be tickled like Elmo. He doesn't want to come to England, bro. That's why I don't believe it. And, like fluff in my mouth, if we had that type of money on deck, why didn't we put it down for Vinicius? Why didn't we pivot and just go and get Barcola then? Why haven't we got Osherman, but we've got 130 for Alvarez? I don't know. I just don't believe it, to be fair. And I don't like the disrespect that Gyökeres gets. And if we get him, is that Gyökeres done? Yeah, I think Gyökeres is done already, my bro. I've been given the examples. Carabao final last year on the bench, Champions League final on the bench, away at Man City at the Etihad on the bench, first game of this season on the bench, not even no minutes. Any big game, Arteta is trying to play havoc. So Gyökeres is already done at the club. I feel so sorry for him as well. Hey, Chelsea's in the building. What are you telling me, man? Hope you're good, miss. Make sure you guys are following her up. Yeah, we got Under the Lens coming on September the 5th. So make sure you come and join us for that. Quaz will just put the link in there. Follow up, innit? Yeah? Or if you want to wait till September the 5th, make sure you follow by then. You know what I mean? Go and show some love. Chelsea's laughing, bro. Laughing, but you need to tell me what type of witch doctor you lot have hired, because I can't. I'm sick of this, bro. I'm sick of this, man. What type of witch doctor have you lot hired, Chelsea? What's going on? Gyökeres is done at the club either way, yeah. Whether we sign Alvarez or not, Havertz is there. He's done. Trust me, he's done. Pedro Neto deadline day, here we go. And I'm getting worried only because they want 70 million for him. Then I'm hearing man like Curtis saying, but when he was at Wolves, wouldn't you have taken him? Of course. But now you've gone to Chelsea, a big club. You haven't set it alight. You're still like all the rest of the wingers, like all like good skills to get to the byline. Then no end product. There's no way I'd be wanting to get Pedro Neto because of the money Chelsea's going to try and ask. Dark. They were trying to sell Sarah J for 75 million. Who's Sarah J views? Malo Gusto. Yeah, if you're a cultured man and you know about the hub and all of that stuff, yeah. Even if you're a cultured lady, yeah, Sarah J, bro, 75 million. Are we all right? What on earth has happened in the world of football? Big up to North Dank, my bro, win the dog, terrorizing views. Do you know what I'm saying? Win the dog, rat the dog. It's a blue blood, you know. Geriatric dog. Big up to Rican. Chelsea, I subbed, but mostly for the La Liga content. Bun Chelsea. Yeah, she does. She likes Atletico Madrid as well. And I know you like Sevilla in it, so you lot might have a little something to talk about. But make sure, because that's what I was telling her, innit? I don't know what she's on. 200-300 or something like that. But I said, come over, man. Come to the community. And I'm sure you're going to get some subs. And it's starting already. You know what I'm saying? So go and show her some love. She will be on the channel on the 5th, which is not this Saturday, the Saturday after that. Hating from outside the club. Big up to Juju. How do you lot do it, man? I'm baffled. Arsenal's fan base, in my opinion, are being neatly rinsed and hustled out of their cash. It's happening in real life, straight in your face. Yeah. They don't want weekly fans. They don't want season ticket holders there. The people that are going week in, week out. They want the tourists, the people that's going to take their pictures, go to the Armory and spend, win, lose or draw. And the thing is, Arsenal, we've got 100,000 people on the waiting list for a season ticket. So when I say there's nothing we can do, I really mean it. If 10,000 season ticket holders just stop going to the games in protest, they'll take their season ticket off them and give it to someone else. You know what I mean? So crazy. Juju, what do you mean? Champions, what you said about Chelsea. Big up Business FC. I'm telling you, man, what is going on? You know that scene, and I could always say devil's advocate, bro. With the black guy, you go down into the basement. This guy's making sacrifices. That's what happens. You go down to Chelsea basement, all types of voodoo, and you leave with no money. You leave with no money. You've got your health, but no money. You know, they can sell water to a well, bruv. Glasses to blind man. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's dark. I don't know what it is. There needs to be an investigation. I wasn't hating actually. I bigged them up because it's true. Yeah, club world champions. But I don't think that's why they're selling really good though. I think that was the only thing I disagreed. They're just good at it. That's just, you know, they were already good at selling, and now that's the, yeah. All right, fair play. If you would have said that, I would have agreed with you straight away. Big up to DG, man. Big up to Juju. We got Chelsea fans in the building. North Dank, Kvara, Dembele, Rodgers, quick transfer would be ambition. I was calling for Kvara before he left Napoli. This is what I'm sick of about my club. They never buy anyone that I want, and I see them go to all these other teams and ball out. Ball out. Remember, guys, they told us not to panic. They also said be excited and goosebumps. They also said we're not going to stop here after winning. Mad, isn't it? They said Arsenal board got this, so there's no reason to panic. 49 likes, 1 off the 50. Come on, guys. We're losing numbers now, though. We was on 50 odd. We're on 32 now. 51 likes. Amazing. Yeah, we can get you the amazing. Give you a bit of Jesse. Hold on.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? 50 likes. That is the target. This is what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Shall we show you lot the guns? I don't know, because there's a lady in the building, but she's all right. Let's give you the guns for doing so
I've
well.
been wondering what kind of guns I have in the inventory, so today I'm going to show you. Put them up! And of course I got that switch.
You know what I mean? Big up for getting us to 50 likes. Otherwise, I would have been leaving the stream like.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You are not fine. You are not fine. Amazing. 51 likes. Let's go. 4 goalkeepers. That's crazy, bro. That's the truth. That's not something I'm making up, you know. That is the truth, bro. Khalid, last season, 25-26, Arsenal made 691 in revenue. Chelsea made 490 in revenue. Somehow they sign bare players. I think the problem is and starts with the owners and then trickles down to all of them because they're letting the greased up deaf guy just do what he wants. You just get me Champions League every year, and that's all I'm gonna ask you. That's it. I agree. Seeing Leon's Fofana links wouldn't surprise me. That would make Solis our set. Yeah. Very AFC transfer. Big facts. Inconsistent. Hope you're doing well, man. So sorry it's taking me so long. I've been here for nearly 3 hours again. If you see something, speak about it. Keep up the good work. That's it, bro. That's why I'm here, bro. I'm not here to just act and lie. I really ain't. But listen, guys, I need a drink now, innit? I can't talk no longer. Cotton mouth, and I ain't even smoked yet. Big up. Keep smashing it. Come on, man. We'll see you soon. Make sure you guys all sub to Chelsea. Show us some love. Right. And as I usually like to do, I ain't got too many people, but 30 odd people. Let's see who could do with some help. No one from me. We've got Josh Truguna. So all you Alvarez guys, if you want to hear about Alvarez, yeah, then you can go over to Josh. Don Hassam, he don't need help from me. And then obviously we got Football with Ends. He don't need help from me either. Talking about the Barcola stuff. But because we got Arsenal fans, I'll send you on to Josh, innit? I know you guys are going to want to talk about Alvarez, and he'll probably talk to you about it. I don't believe it, to be fair. So, and until I see him holding up the shirt, I don't even want to talk about it. You know what I mean? But have a great day, everyone. We will be back, I believe, later at 7. And we might even do a watch along. I don't know, though, because the Bruised Banana's on, and it might be pretty dire if we try and go up against that. But have a great day, everyone. If you ain't smashed the like yet, you're pagans. Whoever you believe in's gonna know. So smash the like on the way out. Sub to Chelsea, sub over here, and we'll see you legends.
Everything stayed on the pitch! Oh!
One more chance.
Jesus Christ, Hilal! What are you doing?
Chloe.
Get out! Oh, God!